started and fucked all up.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Right. Like, fuck
We
it
be
up.
talking and shit.
Right. Yeah. You be hearing us on there talking. We won't mess nothing up. All right, everybody about ready? Y'all about ready? Huh?
Tired.
Y'all about ready? Gotta wake up, brother. Gotta wake up.
I keep stretching my legs.
It's probably gonna be dark. It's always dark when it's back here, ain't it? Well, yeah, but when it start, right? We got a couple umbrellas. Did you bring an umbrella? Nah, we got a couple umbrellas. Yeah, and this tree, this tree should.
Yeah, I was hoping because a while ago it was raining, and this right here was blocking it. So as good as we can, but we'll move that down, and then we have to move it over.
Yeah,
Because last time I did that, it was dark as hell, man.
Right, yeah, it should be good. All right, I'm gonna take my glasses.
Put this down.
I ain't started yet. You shouldn't have started.
No, I ain't started. Well, it said it's 2:10. That start.
I ain't even hit. Who hit? Don't worry. Hey.
Yeah, the VPN on.
I didn't even start. I ain't hit start. What the hell start?
I don't know how to move though.
Do that.
You pause it and unpause it?
That's how I messed up last time.
Start off by saying, Kolo Yahweh, Bashim, Yosha, Bashim, Rakakudash. Hey, double honors to the Apostle Elders Great Millstone, who teach and rule well. Start with Elder Apostle Harlow down. All you occupying four corners of earth, preaching and teaching how to shine the gospel. Keep teaching, keep preaching. Don't give up, don't give in, don't stop, don't quit. Esau reign is coming to an end.
Come on.
It's almost time for us to stand up and get up and be the men of the Lord, be the mighty house of David. It's time for us to stand up and wake up and be proud of who we are. And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Keep teaching, keep preaching. And with that said, hey, we're going to go ahead and get started. Somebody go ahead and jump and give me First John. I mean, not First John, but John. John chapter 1.
John chapter 1, verse 1. John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was the power, and the Word was Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Verse.
Read it verbatim.
John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Verse 2, the same was in the beginning with God. Verse 3, all things were made by him.
Who was the Word? The Word that was with him was Yahushua. Yahushua was his Word. Yahushua and the Spirit was with him. All right? The Spirit of the Lord was there. Yahushua was there. All right? Go ahead.
God, verse 3, all things were made by him, and without him.
All things was made by him. Everything on this earth was formed by Yahushua. Not Yahweh, because it was made through Yahushua. Yahweh used Yahushua to make the earth and everything upon it. Go ahead.
God, without him was not anything made that was made.
Without him was there not anything that was made. Read that again.
God. John chapter 1, verse 3, all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made.
Was not anything made that was made. Without who? Without Yahushua. There was nothing on this earth that could have been made if it was not for Yahushua. Why? Because Yahweh wasn't going to do it. He didn't feel like doing it.
God.
He didn't have to do it. He made it. That's what his son is for. The firstborn, the first fruit, the first begotten. All right? He didn't want to do it. The Lord said, look, hey, I'm going to get, that's why he gave everything unto Yahushua. Everything Yahushua created was everything Yahweh gave him. He said, you create what you want. I'm giving it unto you. Go ahead.
This is St. John 16, verse 8. And when he is come, he will reprove the world from sin, and of righteousness of judgment, and of sin because they believe not me.
When he come, he will reprove the world of his sin. What does that mean he's going to do? When he come back, he's going to what? Give charge back unto the world for what they've done. The world that he taking the sin from was who? The Israelites.
God.
He taking our sin and iniquities away by what? His blood. Okay? You got something to say?
Of verse 10, and of his righteousness because I go to my Father, and ye see me no more. Judged because of the prince of the world, he's judged. I have yet many.
Wait, say that again?
And of judgment because the princes of this world is judged. I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot.
Go back to it. What's that one? 12? No, just go back to where that begins.
This St. John 16, verse 8. And when he is come, he will prove the world of sin, and of righteousness, and of judgment.
Right. And
of sin because they believe not me.
Right.
Of righteousness because I go to my Father, and ye see me no more. Of righteousness because the prince of this world is judged.
Right.
I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them. Now howbeit, when the Spirit of truth is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, whosoever he shall hear, that shall he speak.
Right. Hey, so he's not coming speaking of himself. He's not coming speaking of himself. He's speaking of who? Of Yahweh.
God.
The one to John spoke of Yahushua, the one to come. All the things that Yahushua spoke of was all the laws and statutes, commandments, and the orders of his Father, of Yahweh. Everything that Yahushua taught was all about the Lord. Was the Father's will.
Right.
Would he say, not my will, but thy will? Let your will be done.
Right.
He shall glorify me, he shall receive of mine.
Right, he shall glorify Yahushua.
Yahweh is going to be glorified, what? Through the Father. For what? Because he did what? He stood for us. He gave up his life. He came here and he had victory over iniquity. He beat death. He put, what it say? He put captivity captive. He died for our sins, for the 144,000, for the Judah on down to Issachar. Go ahead.
He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine. He shall show it unto you. All things that my Father have are mine.
All things that my Father have are mine. All things that Yahweh has is Yahweh's. Because he gave it all to his son. Because see why? Because Yahweh, he's all everything. He don't need it. There's no need. He doesn't have the need for it. Yahweh can just sit. Because before all things were created, it was just Yahweh. It was just him. He was just there. Until he felt like he wanted to bring his son forth. And he brought him forth and he created what? Everything else. Go ahead.
He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine.
Right.
He shall show it unto you. All things that the Father have are mine. Therefore said I that he shall take of mine and shall show it unto you.
That's it.
In a little while, and ye shall not see me. And again, a little while ye shall see me, because I go to my Father.
That's it. Hey, so in a little while you shall not see me. Hey, because there was even for the disciples at that time, for a little while, for that small amount of time, they didn't see the Lord. You know, when he left, then when he was put to death and he was risen, and when he left, went back home to the Father, we haven't seen him since. All right, and this is only just a little while, because a day is what is a day is as 1,000 years, as 1,000 years. One day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as a day unto Yahweh. All right, so that means that only 2 days Yahweh has really been gone. Okay, so it's only been a little while. So only for a little while we have not seen. Is that it? Well, hold on. Hold on that. Go, you go back. Go back.
St. John chapter 1 verse 4. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. Verse 5.
And Yahweh was life. All right. Hey, the Spirit. Hey, where is us right now? The Spirit come out of here. We get the Spirit, and the Lord gives it to us. When we read the scriptures, the Spirit sups with us, man.
That's right.
Okay, they are not all one. They are all separate. All right, but they all agree. They have one agreement. They're all in agreement with Yahweh. Okay? Yahweh sends Yahweh Shai in the Spirit to us. That's why Yahweh Shai said, when he tell the disciples, when I leave, then ye should receive the Holy Spirit. Then the Spirit should come unto you. What? To do what? To know the things that Yahweh Shai knew. To have the understanding of Yahweh. The Spirit is to give you the understanding of the Heavenly Father. To understand his will, his rights, his ways, his wants. You got it? Go ahead.
It's back in St. John 16:22. Verse 22. Ye know therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again.
Yeah.
And your heart shall rejoice.
Hey, he gonna see us again. And we gonna rejoice. Hey, why are we gonna rejoice? Because we're in captivity.
That's right.
Because we've been slain. We've been slain. We've been murdered. We've been raped, robbed, and pillaged. We've in captivity. So we're gonna rejoice when we see the Lord. Why? Because just like when if your mother left you for a year, was in the military, and you ain't seen your mother or father for a year, when they come back, what do? You be amazed, you be in joy. You can't contain yourself because you miss your mother, you miss the loving touch of your mother, you miss your father out there teaching you how to play ball or do whatever you do. That enjoyment that you will have, or if you've lost a parent, you lost the love of a brother or sister, if you can see them again, the joy that you would have to see them. Well, that's what we're going to feel when your house shine comes. We get our life back. We get back to being who we are. we finally get a chance to get back to the Lord. Go ahead.
And ye know therefore that have sorrow, but I will see you again.
Hey, you know therefore ye who that have say that. Oh, I'm butchering.
Ye know therefore have sorrow.
Ye know therefore have sorrow, man. Hey, how sorrowful is Jake? We mourning. They mourning so bad they call themselves black, fight for Black Lives Matter, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But I will see you again,
Come.
and your mind shall rejoice in your joy. No
Your
man,
life, your heart, you're going to rejoice for joy. Go ahead.
and your joy no man taketh from you.
Come. Can't nobody take what the Lord give you. If the Lord is giving it unto you, no man can take it from you.
Come.
So when Yahweh Shai come, how much more? How much more joy you going to have? How much more plentiness you going to feel? Just as with inside yourself. You going to get back to being who you are.
Come.
You going to get your stature back. You going to get your height. You going to get your man back. Hey, your balls going to hang to the floor. You going to get back to being a man. You going to know what a man means.
Come.
To be. Go ahead.
And in that day you shall ask me nothing. Truly, truly, I say unto you.
Hey, we ain't going to ask the Lord nothing. Because we going to know all things.
Come.
You ain't going to have to ask for anything. Because why? The Spirit is going to be in you.
That's right.
You going to already know. We going to look at each other. Oh, that's going to be a crazy feeling. You going to know it. You ain't going to have to speak to each other. Mouths won't even move. We'll just take a look at a brother. And we already know. Go ahead.
And in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you,
Come.
whosoever ye shall ask the Father in my name,
That's
he
it.
shall give it to you.
Hey, whatsoever you ask the Father Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Call on Yahweh Bashim Shai.
Call on Yahweh Shimei Shah.
Call on Yahweh Bashim Shai.
Call on Yahweh Shai.
Shah.
Whatever we ask in the name of the Lord,
Come.
we shall receive. Go ahead.
And in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever ye shall ask in the Father in my name, ye will give it to you. Therefore, ye have asked nothing in my name, ask ye shall receive.
Right? Hey, you have asked nothing in His name. Because hey, who name you asking something in? Give me a name. Jesus Christ. That's not His name. You have received nothing because you're asking in the wrong name.
Come.
Hey, we all got a certain name. Every man got a name that every humans on this earth was given a name unto their land. The land that you were in. They were in the land of Israel. He was a Hebrew Israelite. So he has a Hebrew name. His name is in Hebrew. And it's a Hebrew name, Yahweh Shai. So he got a name. So if you ask in the right name, then you'll receive the Lord. You'll receive His Spirit. You'll receive His power. Because it's the power is in His name. Right. Go ahead.
Thereto, have ye asked nothing in my name, ask ye shall receive,
That's it.
that your joy may be fulfilled.
That's it.
These things have I spoke unto you in Proverbs, but the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto you in parables, but I shall show you plentiful of the Most High Yahweh.
That's it.
At that day you shall ask in my name, and I shall say not unto you that I will pray the Father for you, for the Father Himself loveth you, because ye have loved me.
That's it.
And have believed that I come out of the Most High. I come forth from the Father, and am coming into the world again.
Right. So step back. Right? So he didn't come. He didn't appear of his own power. All right. And he didn't say that I am Yahweh coming forth unto you. He said he appeared by his Father. Read that part.
This is verse 27. For the Father Himself loveth you, because He have loved me.
Right.
And He have believed.
And why does He love you? Because He loved Yahweh Shai. Because He gave everything unto Yahweh Shai. So whatever Yahweh Shai did was righteous. Whatever He made was righteous. Everything Yahweh Shai made was worthy. So the 144,000, you worthy.
That's right.
He made you worthy. So Yahweh automatically loves you. Because why? The Son loves you.
Huh.
Go ahead.
For the Father himself loveth you, because he hath loved me, and I believe that I come out of the Most High, and I come forth from the Most High, and am come into the world. Again I leave the world and go to the Most High Yahweh.
That's it.
And his disciples said unto him, Lo, now speakest thou parables plainly.
Hey,
and
but let me catch something. He went back unto the Lord. My point, he went back unto the Lord. He is a separate entity from Yahweh.
Huh.
Yahweh is a power. Yahweh Shai as well is a power. They agree upon the same. Because why? The Son agrees upon everything the Father says. There's not one thing that Yahweh says that Yahweh Shai will ever disagree with.
Huh.
There's no disagreement between the Spirit, Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh. They all believe exactly what the Lord Yahweh believes. Because why? In all essence, we all come from Yahweh. But we're not Yahweh. We also come from Yahweh.
Huh.
Because why? We was made of the hands of his Son. And everything that was made in the hands of his Son was made from who? His Father. In whose image? Let us make man in whose image? In our image. Who was that our image? Yahweh and Yahweh Shai in the Spirit. Let us make man in our image. The Lord was talking to somebody. Somebody had to be there. We just reading it to you.
This is 1 John 5, verse 4. Whosoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world. This is the victory. This is the victory that overcometh the world, even of our faith.
That's it. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. That's the elect. We're the ones that are born of the Most High. Because while we were born, we were created by Yahweh Shai himself. That was the order that was set in heavens. Because first the Most High created what? Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai created forth the elect, which are the first fruits. And on that, then the angels came through. We then created the rest of the spirits.
That's it.
All right, because the elect in Yahweh Shai, and then they were all one. Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, the elect, we're all one, man. All right, we all grew up on the same thing. You know, we all agree upon the same exact thing. Especially that's why when 1 John 14 says that, hey, the Lord's not gonna need. He said He's gonna do all things. You don't know everything. It's already given to you to know those things to the Most High. Because it was given from us already to know from the beginning.
St. John chapter 1, verse 6. There was a man sent from our power, God, whose name was John. The same came from a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe.
That's it. Go ahead.
Verse
Hey, who's
8.
that light? What's that spirit in Yahweh Shai, man? Yahweh Shai bears that light. Who's the light bearer? Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 8. He was not the light, but was sent to bear witness of the light.
Go ahead. Right. John was not that light, but he bore witness of who? Who did John bear witness of? Of Yahweh Shai. John spoke of Yahweh Shai. He taught of Yahweh Shai. Everything John did was about the forthcoming of Yahweh Shai.
Come.
It's like he was doing what we were doing. You know, speaking of Yahweh Shai before he came. All right, because what are we doing? What are we doing? We're testifying that Yahweh Shai is coming back.
Come.
We're decorating the carpet for the Lord. Same thing John the Baptist did. All right, so for niggas that say that John the Baptist wasn't in the truth, you're obviously wicked yourself. Because he bear record of the Lord. How can you be wicked? How can the Most High not deal with you if you didn't bear record of the Most High?
Come. St. John.
Hold on.
Isaiah 53:1. Who has believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For ye shall grow up before him as a tender plant and as a root out of a dry ground. He hath no form nor comeliness. And when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should be that we should desire.
Hey, who is that? That's Yahweh. Because the way he was done by the first and foremost by you wicked 2/3 niggas, and then the Esau. What Rome did to him. He was no comeliness. There was no beauty in his face. They beat it out of him. They imitated the Lord. Even worse. Hey, cause you ever see when they did Emmett Till, how they showed his face? It looked like a fucking flat pancake.
Burnt.
Fucking flattened, lumped up all over everywhere. It was in the fucking bayou for fucking days, weeks, I think months. So how much more the Lord? In a quick period of time, they beat him unrecognizable. Go ahead.
He is despised and rejected of men.
Right? Hey, who despised and rejected the Lord? The 2/3. Chiefly. Our people. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You reject Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You love Jesus Christ, the so-called white man. You accept him. While he was on the cross, you said, give us Barabbas. We'll rather have the murderer and the thief, the killer. You take that just man. We don't want no righteousness in us. Let the sins be borne upon our children's head. Let his blood be on our children's seed. And so forth it is. That's why you niggas die by the wayside. That's why y'all gang banging on the streets, killing, robbing, and stealing, drugged up, doped up, out your fucking mind. Can't think. All right? Go ahead. You got something to say? Yeah. Go ahead.
And this is why the Most High still get you niggas. That's why you niggas still get killed by Esau. You know, because what you did to Yahushua. And at the end of the day, when niggas get killed, we don't care. We don't give a fuck about our people, man. We don't care about the elect. Because at the end of the day, you them same niggas that had the Yahushua crucified.
That's it. Right.
Them same niggas that was sitting there wanting to put it on our head. So them niggas that died by the cops. And he's probably one of them niggas that was sitting there, you know, chanting that bullshit, give us Barabbas, a wicked nigga, over a man that was just.
Hey, what's that? Men love wickedness more than righteousness.
Yeah, men love darkness rather than light.
Yeah, men love darkness rather than light. Same thing. Men love wickedness more than righteousness.
Yeah, you know, Jake had that fucking pork demon on him.
Yeah.
And shit, you know, Jake have a lot of demons on him. You know, niggas can't let go of the slime.
Faggot spirit.
Yeah, the homosexual spirit. Yep. You know, that adultery spirit. So you niggas have a lot of demons on you that you can't exercise. At the most high, have you literally submerged under? You niggas laid in iniquity. That's why when Jake start getting killed, it's gonna be a rejoicing to see. Because at the end of the day, all people deserve it. They got Black Lives Matter mixed with homosexuality. And what the hell is that? This is a fucking game, man. This is a game to niggas. You know?
That's the reason why, because they always gonna use Jake as a forefront, man. He'll put Jake at the forefront, then he'll put some wickedness with it.
You niggas see you doing something, you might be talking about Trinity Lives Matter. What the fuck is that? These how dumb our people are, man. You don't even know what the word black people means.
That's
fucking retards, man. A whole bunch of rejects. You know? You know the nigga woman, she out there posting that shit, the black lives. All these bitches do nowadays is post Black Lives Matter on their Instagram. Talking about LGBT, black LGBT lives, man. What the fuck they gotta do anything, man? What does being a homosexual gotta do with getting killed down the street by the cops? At the end of the day, LGBT lives don't matter. Because according to the Bible, you niggas supposed to die.
And that's how it always is. Like what it says in Hosea 4:6. He says, man, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And you know, if you know and do the research on Black Lives Matter, you know George Soros is the one funding it, and 3 lesbian women is the one running it.
Exactly.
So, hey, but the 2/3 niggas don't even understand it. All they see is one direction, man. They see a TV.
Would you say that again? Say that one part.
George Soros is the one funding it, and Green Desmond is the one running it.
This is John 3, verse 19. And this is the condemnation that light has come into the world. This is John 3, verse 19. And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world. And men love darkness rather than light.
Hey, like the brother said, George Soros funded this shit. And these wicked nigga bitches, they running this shit. You know? That's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I thought about that scripture right there, yo. That's good scripture.
That's the spirit, right?
That spirit, pull it up.
And this is why you niggas, that's why they call themselves black, because they're in darkness.
That's it.
Because you're in darkness. Look at the word black. Everything grows darkness to be
Void of light.
Void of light. So you niggas ain't in the know. You know, and this is why the Most High gonna get ready. Like I said, Esau gonna fuck you niggas up. And we praying every day. You know, I've been hoping that Esau start really growing on our people. Real deal, because you niggas get put to death. Alright, because you niggas are completely offbeat. Our women are fucking thoughts. Hoes and sluts, they go out marching, shaking their ass, man. Think they doing something. You got homosexuals within our nation. Alright, a lot of niggas gotta die. And a lot of niggas gonna die, man.
That's right.
A lot of niggas gonna die. A lot of our people gonna die, man. And we're not gonna sit up here. We're not gonna protest you niggas' lives, man.
I get that, John.
Alright, we protest Yahweh's life, because Yahweh's life matter, man. But you niggas ain't care about Yahweh's life. So you niggas want to protest black lives. We protest Yahweh's life.
That's right.
We don't say, man, us doing the same thing we're doing now. Hey, man, we was protesting for Yahweh's life.
That's it.
Why you niggas over there protesting for bullshit like they always do? Right. You niggas over there protesting for rabbits. We're protesting for Yahweh's life. And we still protesting for Yahweh's life, man. Right. So fuck you niggas, man. We ain't protesting for y'all lives, man. Because at the end of the day, y'all lives don't matter.
That's it.
Right.
So you niggas done will just be wicked as hell. Wicked and adulterous ass niggas, man. Out there marching Black Lives Matter with a so-called white man. With a fucking LGBT flag.
Hey, to be honest, I done seen more Edomites out there protesting than Jake, man. Hey, Jake done fell off already. A lot of Jake, I mean, especially like out in these areas. Hey, man, I see Esau be all hey, man, like, we at Esau, I'm like, wait, hold on, wait, it wasn't you. Hey, Esau hijack everything.
It was where black mean, though.
Right.
Well,
yeah, so you know the wicked gonna step in. What he do? He gonna use it for his glory.
And that's the thing, you know, Jake is so dumb. You know, Esau don't give a fuck about your problems. All right? He don't. All right, he's using Black Lives Matter to spend his whatever agenda he has to fulfill. He don't care about you niggas, man. He don't care about you niggas dying. Hey, Jake don't even care himself. They niggas go protest for a couple months. You know, they go burn some shit up and burn shit within their own neighborhoods. In their own fucking neighborhoods. And they want to then go home.
They go back to sleep.
And act like she gonna change.
They go back smoke their blunts.
Yeah.
You know, go back to their trap boy music. Go back to their lean. They go back to their mollies. You know what I mean? Hey, they go back to doing the fuck boy shit. They go back to being fuck boys. You know what I'm saying? They don't hold fort. Jake attention span. Jake got ADHD. Flat out. Jake attention span don't last that long. All right? You got a very small, short attention span. So you can do something for 1 minute and you go to the next minute. 1 minute. So and Esau know that because why? He set your ass up with it. That's why he gave you all those shots from a baby. You get 15, 20 shots in fucking one sit. 10 in one leg, 10 in the other. He shoot you up, so-called white man shoot your ass up with all these vaccines and vaccinations, and now you can't think past 5 minutes. You feel me? And that's what y'all don't understand, man. Hey, this world is set up against you, man. It's set up to kill and murder you, man.
They got a jig hanging on a $20 bill. You know? And then now you got some things coming out that Mozart being a jig. We've been saying that. We've been saying that Mozart was a jig, man.
Yes.
You know, man, our people are late to everything. They didn't want to act like they're the ones that found it out. We've been doing this shit, man. Here's the thing that pissed me off. Because, you know, Jake went, oh yeah, we found out Mozart was black. Nigga, we been saying that, bro. Going back to the Apostle 2008 when they got on YouTube, they been saying that shit, man.
Yes.
Now all of a sudden, Mozart and Jake, nigga, they don't get the reason where to get it from. Nigga, you get it from us, bro. Everything you niggas find out, you get it from us. But they don't get no credit to us, though. They got it, or fucking, they give it to polite before they give it to us, man.
Because all they do is bring out what they're possible.
Yeah. And then now
all they do, they'll sit and listen to the apostles. And then they'll just bring out everything they bring out, but they'll do it in a wicked ass way.
Yeah.
They want to flip shit. They want to throw it on the flip side.
Yeah. All you niggas, all you niggas are copywriters.
Yeah,
all you niggas need to strike. That's why most of them kill niggas with missiles.
Hey, what Esau? That's all Esau is.
Strike your ass. Go back to copyright ass niggas.
They learn from their daddy.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Hey, what is what's that scripture? You are of your father the devil. Woo. You know what I mean? Hey, what's that? Revelation. What's that shit? Hey, but that's what our Lord say. You are of the father. You are of your father the devil. You know.
As a matter of fact, there's a meme, Slocky, brother. There's a meme that shows Beethoven, but when you tell Jake that Yahushua is a black man, he don't want to listen to it. But he want to listen to Beethoven because he was white. Now his ass is black.
Right.
So, you know, he been black.
You know, and that's the killer about our people. You know, they find these things out, act like they've been doing it. Nigga, you niggas are wicked as hell. You ain't discovered shit. We've been telling you that Mozart was a Jake. We've been telling you that King James was a Jake. We've been saying those things to our people, man. They you know, and they got a new thing coming out. What's it called? June 10th. Some bullshit about some nigga that ain't got nothing to do with us, bro.
Well, Juneteenth was
some bullshit.
Well, no, but Juneteenth is about the Emancipation Proclamation. Yeah. It's about transferring ownership from the South to the North. We were slaves in the South, in the regime under the South, and the Northern. Really, the United States government took over us as slaves under their system, so they can make us low-wage paid slaves. Right, so they can have us to vote in their system, so they can put. They had Esau. Right, you see the Southern Jakes, the South, they didn't want to let us up like that. The South wanted to keep their foot on our neck. If no pun intended, about so boy, Floyd. Right? But hey, but the Southern white man, so-called white man, he wanted to keep his foot on Jake's neck. But the North said, look, fuck it, we don't have to keep our foot on his neck. He said we can put him in mental slavery. Right? We can take our foot off his neck and we can still enslave his mind. We don't have to enslave his physical body because we need him. We need to use him and have him work for us. Why? So we can build up the economy better. More people spending in our economy, the better for us. So, but we'll just make them low-paid wage slaves, and we'll tax the shit out of them. And then they give us somebody else to tax. So you was nothing but a puppet toy to be taxed by the so-called white man. All right. So all the proclamation. The proclamation did. How the fuck is the first proclamation? I just said it. Whatever, but you know what I'm talking about. But as far as the fucking proclamation did was it took the Emancipation Proclamation. The Emancipation of Proclamation. All it did was took you from one slavery and shipped you over to be a paid low wage slave. And some of you niggas get money. Get a little money, but that's still low wage. But you still getting crumbs, right? Because you ain't got George Soros money, you ain't got Bill Gates money, you know, you ain't got the Rothschilds money. Okay, you really, because you know the rich got a poor. There's a poor rich, the millionaire. There's a middle. That's the hundreds of millions, and then you got the rich. It's the billions. You get what I'm saying? So the rich got poor, middle class, and high class rich. It's different levels to this shit on other levels. And you got to be able to understand that shit. So how far down are we?
Even if you got money, you still got to be in a certain group. Man.
Right.
You can't just go buy a type of state.
Hell no.
You got to get voted in.
You got to be at your level.
This is from the Willie Lynch letter, Let's Make a Slave. The nigger must be broken. That he break from mental life. Mental life to another. Keep the body and take the mind.
That's it. So that's the point. Keep your body, but take your fucking mind. Let that nigger grow big, strong, and tough. But long as he's mentally weak, he ain't shit. Because a man is nothing without his mind. If your heart ain't working right, anybody, hey, you can be. Look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a clear example. Mike Tyson is a clear example of use the body, but take the nigga's mind. Okay? What did they do to Mike Tyson? Won a heavyweight championship. Could nobody beat him? Why? Because he had a so-called white man teaching and training him. He took his body. He knew he was stupid and dumb as hell. He knew he didn't have a brain. But when he got with Don King, Don King used him so bad, he took all his money from him. He still used his body to make money, but he took his mind from him. And that was a Jake that did that. His own brother used his mind and fucked him over, man. And then look, then he let the so-called white man throw him up in prison. He let two nigga bitches, well, mother, what's that whole name? Two hoes name his first wife. Robin Gibbons. And her bum ass mama. He let them two bitches come in and take half of his wealth. All right? Knew that they was using. And then went to the hotel with the bitch. Who gonna go to the hotel at 1, 2, 3 in the morning? It's a booty call. You going to fuck this Mike Tyson. You ain't gonna meet Mike Tyson at the hotel to eat some fucking syrup and eat some pancakes. If you do, he gonna be eating the pancakes off your pussy. He gonna be dropping the syrup down on you. So they took what? They used his body to gain their wealth, but they took his mind because he couldn't think what? For himself.
And the same thing now, we look at our mind they say, which is mental. Because a lot of the Jakes that's, generations of Israelites that are fucking destroyed mentally. You got 40-year-old niggas still smoking weed. They got a mind type of fucking child, man.
Right. Working at a gas station.
Yeah.
Working at McDonald's, Burger King.
Niggas, you got Jakes that's grown as hell. Still got that fucking baby boy mentality.
Right.
Mentally, our people are destroyed.
That's it.
And you can see Esau fucked two niggas up. When we look at our women, they completely off as hell. They don't know what the hell to do because why? Hey, Esau broke the man. How you breaking the horse? Right. You take it from his habitat, from his safety. What was the so-called black woman safety at the time of the 600s? It was us. Right. So now Esau took her from us and made him people to him, and he destroyed her. Oh, just ran through her fucking ass, man.
And look at her destroyed.
Now look at her now. You got a whole bunch of hoes and thought sluts. You got a whole bunch of new ED bitches that that's 18, 19 years old. Got a whole bunch of kids. Instagram showing their ass and shit, smoking weed still. And when that baby grows up, what does that baby have to look up? A fucking wicked ass woman, man. An unrighteous ass parent. Majority of these look at Cardi B and Offset. She have a daughter. Well, what does her daughter end up being? End up gonna be a slut. Because the mother's a whore, man. That's why I was gonna say, so as the mother, so as the daughter of the mother. And it's in the Bible, man. All these rappers that had these children, they're all gonna come out wicked as hell because they have no example on how to be.
The only example they got is wicked.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's get back to go ahead. You go back to this. Go back to John.
This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Hey, right now, when you look at Jake right now, and I'm gonna get off Jake, but right quick on this snippet, when you look at Jake, hey, you are the father of your devil, the devil. Hey, who's your daddy? Esau, the so-called white man, that red man. You are of your father. Hey, how are you of him? Hey, he molded your ass, man. Hey, Jake, you've been remolded through slavery. The so-called white man played God. Hey, really, he is a God. Okay, the God of what? This earth.
On this side. On the left side.
Okay. Hey, he was so much a God, he turned himself into it. He took the image of the Lord and he turned it for himself. Okay, he destroyed the faces of the gods of the earth and made it him and turned it to be himself. All right. So he made himself a God, and then he also took you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. He took and molded y'all, corrupted your fucking minds. When you can't think, everything you do, you gotta worship him. Oh, why the so-called white man can't make it with us? Why he can't be free too? Free, this is free. This motherfucker been running off the chain for a long time. This is all how much more freedom a motherfucker need. Hey, the Lord said, let this motherfucker build not a city again. him or his children. All right? Keep going.
Ye are of your father the devil.
That's it.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
Hey, and that devil ain't some red pitchfork walking, laughing, jive, turkey talking, horn motherfucker running around. Hey, he's look like you, he looks like me. Only difference is he's fucking red with goat's hair. All right? The devil has a physical appearance. He has a counterpart. Just like Yahushua has a physical appearance, he has a counterpart. We are Yahushua's counterpart. The so-called white man is the devil's counterpart. He's what he looks like. The Lord tell you what he look like. He give you the complete depiction of it. Because only a devil will do what this devil has done. The Lord said in Job 9:24, the earth will be given into the hand of the wicked. Hey, who runs and controls this earth? Who's the long arm of the law on this earth? The so-called white man. Who rules this earth by his military might? The so-called white man.
Huh?
So who's the wicked? The so-called white man. He rules.
That's right.
The Lord said in the end time, the ruler of the earth will be the wicked. And look how wicked this earth is now today. You so-called Negroes can't even walk up and down the street without getting a gun put to your head. You just got out of slavery and captivity. And you got out of hard labor, slavery and captivity. Because you still here in the land of your captivity. You ain't been redeemed. You haven't been saved. You still here. You trying to build the empire inside of a fucking empire.
Huh?
How you gonna build on top of another man's power?
Cause they say that shit. We need to get black wealth, black owned businesses.
And what happened to it?
Black owned this.
They had
black
it.
owned that. You at the end of the day, you cannot be you can't grow unless you're separate. Unless you and your people go somewhere else and leave them here.
And that's called sovereignty.
Exactly.
You gotta be a sovereign nation.
Yeah, we don't got no fucking military, man.
Right. You gotta have your own police force, your own military. You gotta be a sovereign people.
Exactly, but they wouldn't do that. Because at the end of the day, because they just like, no, Jake's already established here in America. So now it's gonna be uncomfortable to move your whole entire nation to another land and build somewhere else.
You are scared. It's fear.
Because it's gonna be hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a long, hard trip, but Jake ain't trying to do that.
And you know what's so crazy? You think about it. If you wipe the like right now, when you think about it, if you wipe the whole NBA out, basketball, if you wipe out all the sports, if you rip every so-called nigger out of everything, what the fuck are you watching?
None.
You watching some white man can't jump shit.
Huh?
Hey, give it a.
You know what I mean? Like who wanna sit up and watch Esau dribble up and down the court, like they used to when they first started playing?
Yeah.
You ever watch them play back in the day?
Yeah.
Hey, when they used to play, they used to dribble down the court, and then they would have the formation, and they would pass one to this guy, to that guy. They would pass it under the rim, and then pass it all the way back around, again and again. And then the one guy would shoot. Why he didn't take it when he was at the under the hoop? Like they do some stupid shit.
Or you'll lay it up and don't dunk it.
That motherfucker barely can lay it out. He barely get 2 inches off the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So who want to watch that? That's why in football, why you think they integrated you niggas into their sports?
Huh?
Why you think they wanted Negroes in their sports? Because when they watched the Negro leagues, they seen the talent. They seen how great Jake was. They seen how fast. They seen how hard he could run.
Huh?
How he was just bowling through his own people. So they're like, oh shit, we can integrate them in ours and make our shit even greater. And now it's just got to the point Jake done took over everything.
That's what Barry Bryant said, you know. I think they had a scrimmage, and he said, we need some of them.
Yeah.
Like you said, man.
Because they wasn't good enough. Why? Because, like the brother Gabar Yahawada, he did a thing about Wilt Chamberlain. You know? About how fucking Wilt Chamberlain, 7'1", he could lift 600 pounds. They say he could deadlift about 800 pounds and shit. Hey, Wilt Chamberlain was a mighty man. Jake, in his youth, was a mighty man.
Huh?
Nobody was as mighty as we are. You know, that's why everything, when you see us do it, is to the highest level, the highest potential.
Huh?
The LeBron James, the Michael Jordans.
You can't chance.
All these guys is what you would consider back in that time a mighty man. Hey, Sleepy Boy Floyd, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? These are mighty men back here on the earth today. But doing what? Doing the bidding of the devil. What happened? The so-called white man left his body, but he took his fucking mind. Here, this nigga dribbling up and down the court, and his people getting bullet holes shot up in his head. Instead of them grabbing up arms and swords and fighting, they out there agreeing with him and having enjoyment, having fun. Why? What did he do? He gave him his money. He gave him his wealth. How do you take a man's mind? You integrate him. Martin Luther King was the worst thing that ever happened to the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. Because these devils integrated you in their fucking system. And it weakened you. They are your fucking kryptonite. That's what you don't understand. You are Kal-El. You are all power. You are Superman. The so-called white man is your kryptonite. Because he gave you sin. He gave you the one thing he knew that would fuck you over. Your power would turn against you. And you niggas was doing it even before the so-called white man took power over you. He just went and learned from your shit that you done and from you wicked niggas who sat and taught and sat with him and taught him the scriptures. Taught Alexander the Greek how to read Greek. And Salakia taught him how to read Hebrew. It was you niggas that did it. Y'all set up there and gave the so-called white man the power he has now today. Now you sitting up marching and begging him to let you live. To not shoot you in the head. To give you money, to give you bread, to give you food, to give you clothes, to give you a house, to give you a car, every goddamn thing.
That's right.
The Lord said you would need and want for everything, and you got to go to your adversary to get it. Every motherfucking thing you get, you got to go to that so-called devil. That fucking devil, that so-called white man. You can't even be up on this motherfucking street without going to him. Because it's him who let you, it's his fucking centurions who let you sit out here. Niggas talking about some, oh, nigga, I'm banging up in the hood, nigga. It's my hood. It's your hood because like Donald Trump said, whenever they ready for me to come in, I will. Whenever the mayors and governors ask for my help, I'll come aid you.
Esau, because you know, Jake, you don't own shit. You know, for all you niggas that think you own neighborhoods and blocks, nigga, that's so white man's neighborhood. Alright? That ain't your fucking neighborhood.
Hey, shit, where we at, they about to tear down them. Slacky, but where we at, they about to push the niggas out of a couple of those projects. Them niggas got to 2021. They pushing them out the projects for the college, so the college can have their shit back. And then they about to push them. They gon' like I said, they gonna build them niggas a subsidized home. The apartment building. They see, you gotta go to want for this devil for all things.
They take your shit and move your ass out, put new shit, and then the value go up.
Yeah, that's what they about to do over there now. So they want to put their college kids in there, rather than have all you niggas around here causing havoc and trouble.
Yeah, you know, Jake, he owns some shit. Nigga, you own nothing. You know, every day, all you celebrities and shit that own houses, nigga, that's so white man's house. Alright? All this shit you got belongs to the so white man. Your dollar that you got belongs to the so white man. That car that you just bought, it belongs to the so white man. Nigga, you take that shit just within a second.
That's what the fuck you think the IRS is for. What you think the IRS is for? The Internal Revenue Services. They come and get that revenue back.
Oh yeah, too. All them niggas that become a black-owned businesses, well, for you to get that fucking loan, you gotta go to Esau, man.
That's it.
If you get that shit
Sign
built,
that 503.
you had to sign it to Esau. You had to go to some white man.
You gotta get the loan from.
So it ain't yours, and it ain't none of this shit yours at the end of the day. These shit you work down, man. These are the fucking devils, man.
Yeah.
Don't be shit that belong to us. But Jake in his mind feel like that. Oh yeah, this is my shit. No, nigga, ain't nothing yours, bro. Ain't nothing that even the clothes on your back when we fucking even belong to you, man. No shit we got belong to us. But you get Jake get some money, he gets some wealth, he think he own, he think oh yeah, it's mine. You know about this for me, it's mine. Man, this nigga come kill your ass or whatever and take it from you.
Gun.
Shit. Hey, it's been many Jakes.
Fucking idiot.
It's many Jake. Look at Wesley Snipes. Look at what's the one she knows? She got that music like she got the Israelite music. Israel. You know what I'm talking about? Lauryn Hill. Hey, they took her to the bank. IRS came in and took all this shit.
Exactly.
Omi and the Hellcat, the Dominican brother, the Simeonite.
Exactly.
Took all his shit, seized it. The government to come in and seize. You done bought and paid for some shit with your money, but see that funny money, it ain't your money, and it ain't even money. It's fiat money.
Gun.
All right? It ain't even real in the first. It's an IOU. All right? So once they come in, they take all your shit. You like, hold on, I paid for that. Now it's awarded to the government of the United States of America, motherfucker. Your oppressor owns it, bitch. Basically, he said, we let you drive that vehicle, motherfucker. We let you get this money to buy that vehicle, to buy that house. As a matter of fact, your wife's titties need to come out too. Because her titties is mine, I own them. Because that was my money you used to buy them with. You signed that contract for her titty job. I want them back. Hey, she gotta go pull up and play us out, bro. No, that's real shit. That's real shit. You are a ward to the property and government of the United States of America.
Hey.
So how the fuck are you gonna build? How the fuck are you gonna build a fucking empire inside of something that's already on your ass?
Hey, Social Security number.
Your birth certificate.
Right. Knows everything about it because of the Exactly. So at the end of the day, you know, Jake, you don't even own yourself, bro.
You're a bond. No. That birth certificate it's a bond. All right. Your ass, that means that your ass was just like these horses. Get the horses. Just like them fucking horses right now is in captivity with that bridle in his mouth. You niggas is in captivity. You just can't see your bridle. Put it back. Okay? Just like the so-called white man is riding the back of that fucking horse, it's the same way he riding the back of you Negroes every single fucking day.
That's right.
Still, because you still in the land of your captivity, and you still got to get everything you want from that devil. Ain't no self-made millionaire. Jay-Z's, all you niggas got to go to him to get it. Because the minute that your shit is done, is the minute he gonna snatch it right back from you.
That's right.
Or you think you better than a nigga in the street. Oh, that nigga a bum, laugh at that nigga. But the so-called white man could turn you into a bum in the blink of a fucking eye.
Yo, all you gotta do is put some rape allegations on your ass.
That's it. All he gotta do is say you did some dirty shit.
That's it.
All he gotta do is say it and then put it in writing and then he come and get it.
That's it.
It ain't shit you can do about it. Cause you ain't got no military to fight him back.
That's it.
Your people ain't gonna help you.
Hell no, man. They're just gonna watch. Record,
They gonna, that's it. They gonna laugh at your ass. They gonna, hey, really, Jake gonna be happy. About time that nigga came down. About time that nigga was doing too good for too long. You gonna have some niggas gonna be, oh damn, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up, bro. But they ain't coming to give you no money though. They ain't putting no money back in your hand. You gonna have them niggas that's gonna say, oh shit, oh man, damn, bro, you know, hey man, I feel bad for you, brother. If you ever need something, let me know. But not right now, I ain't got it. You know, like when the fuck you don't tell me that for?
You losing more money.
How you ain't got it? But shit, but when I had it, you had it. See? That's how Jake be. Hey, if I got it, you got it. Yeah, all right. You give up all your shit to everybody, next thing you know, when you ain't got it no more, you sitting on the couch at your grandma's house or auntie house. Or if you can sit on the couch, you be out here on the street with everybody else. Hey, you be out here on the street where you was being flossy dick up and down the street with your big ass rims, big ass cars, motorcycles and shit, laughing at other brothers. You niggas get money, dumbass niggas. Yeah. But then when it's your day, when your shit come, when your hell come, then what? Now you looking like, oh man, fuck the white man. Fuck the white man, he ain't shit. He took all my shit. We done told you set up for that shit, bro.
You know, we done told you, bro.
Hey, really, it's Yahweh doing it to your dumb ass. Hey, Yahweh got this whole earth in the trick bag. Every nation, even the Israelite nation, is in the trick bag. All right? The Lord got you niggas set up for just laughter, folly, and being nothing but a fuckboy all day long.
I gotta preach that, bro. God. Romans chapter 1, verse 22. professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image.
Hey, that was Esau, man. Esau professed himself to be wise, but you niggas was right along with him. When you go back to the Greco-Roman era, Jake was all in the middle of it. You was all out there naked, taking pictures and shit. Hey, wrestling. What's that shit called? They fight jostling and fighting in the arena, which looked like that.
Oh shit, Jake take niggas shit. Yeah. Think about it, Jake take niggas preaching out there when they play football.
Football, with the little bitty ass shorts. They be having little small shorts on and shit, real tight. Hey, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit you did back. What's that? Damn, man. Rome, in the time of Rome, man. In the cathedral, what they call it? Colosseums, man. Ain't nothing changed. All it is you just doing it here in America.
It's called more modern.
It's just modern time, modern day, modern era. A different time than it was before. But it's still the same people with the same shit. You still in league with this devil. You still worshiping and doing after this devil, calling the Lord Jesus Christ. You still doing the things that your father wants you to do. And like we said, we're not talking about Yahweh. We're talking about Satan, Esau. And on this side, which everybody can understand, is the fucking one you call the white man, who's red.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why Daniel 12 is so important, because when it says I will break thy yoke off thy neck, because then when this system collapses, that then your yoke's gonna be broken, because now we're not gonna have no more ties to this though, because the system is completely gone. His dollar's gonna be gone. Your social security number ain't gonna matter no more. The system can't fund it anymore. So everything's gonna be completely done away with. That's why Jacob's trouble is so important, because that's our deliverance. Because that's the beginning of our kingdom. That's this yoke getting broken off our neck. Because today we're still yoked to this devil throughout everything we get. Everything is still tied to this man. The cars that we get is still tied. We sign a lease, houses, everything is still tied to this man. But once that system crashes, all those deeds and everything, they're done. Good. You know, good no more. So that's the Most High taking his yoke off of our neck. Because now we have nothing. We don't. All those loans you need to give him back, they don't matter no more.
Don't matter.
Because there's nothing you can do with it. If you're in debt at a point in time, it doesn't matter. So all those things that it's going to be completely gone. That's that yoke being put off our neck.
Hey, and this is a debt system anyway. Yep. Right? This system thrives off of that's wickedness. Hey, debt is wicked. Yep. Yeah. To be in debt is wicked. No man should be in debt. That's in the scriptures. That's wicked, man. That's very wicked, man, to be in this world and be living in debt. You know what I mean? Like, no man should have to live owing another man forever. And not only forever, you owe forever, ever. Because when you die, your debt go down to your kids.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Right?
Especially if they signed over. You signed that will. You signed. They put you in the power of attorney. That means you got to take over their debt. Then that means the so-called white man can charge you now. So now just like wealth can transfer, like they transfer their wealth unto their children, Jake transfer their debt unto theirs. See what I'm saying? They get wealth, we get debt. Hey, that's why you think Jake don't do wills. Wait, why Jake don't do? That's why Jake won't go and do no power of attorney. He's like, look, hold on, man, you got a lot of debt. Fuck that, you keep that, and when you die, your debt will die with you. You know, he want the money, he got to go to the grave to get it. Because I'm broke as it is. I can't pay my debt and you pay yours too. You know, but on Esau's side, they give their wealth to their children and they build further and further to keep you further in poverty, to keep you further in debt.
Yeah, because it used to be, Salaki, brother, it used to be 7 years and your debt is clear.
Yeah, I was trying to say, that's the scripture. That's scripture. Everything was renewed after 7 years. All right, that was the whole point of the land Sabbath. All right, after 7 years, everything should be renewed. So you had to give the ground time to re-fertilize back again. It had to get its strength back. It's just like you when we work out. It's like, okay, you cycle on and cycle off. All right, like some brothers cycle on the workout for 6 days. The next week they might go 3 or 4 days. They have a different cycle. You know, sometimes like dudes who do steroids, they'll cycle for 30 days and then they'll go off for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they'll jump back on again. Why? Because they gotta replenish their body. They done lost all the natural nutrients out of their body, so they gotta replenish it. Well, so does what about the earth? This earth ain't been for over 500 years. It's just been dug in and built on. And even before that, since the beginning of since Esau got into rulership, since Rome came, the land ain't had no rest, ain't had no break.
Ain't nobody had no rest.
Nobody, not even the land. Hey, Gad, when they came over here, with the crusade, the Gadites was like, what the fuck? The Gadites, they couldn't. It was hard. One, they had a problem with keeping Gad in captivity, and Reuben. It's because they moved around every few years. Because why? They did the 7-year land Sabbath. The year had to rest for what? A year. You gave the land a year of rest, like we have 1 day of rest. 6 days the world was made. The 7th day we rest. 6 days, 6 years you till the land. The 7th year it rests. Then you go back again. It's just fucking. I'm sorry, I'm spitting. It's an on and off cycle. All right, it's an on cycle and it's an off cycle. This fucking devil don't know how to turn it off. Hey, the so-called white man ain't never gave the land no fucking rest, man. He build on it and still builds on it. He still, where we live, he's still building houses everywhere you look. He's breaking the ground, breaking the land. Deers all over everywhere. Everywhere I look, I'm seeing dead deers. Every fucking way. Fucking armadillos. All kind of shit. Animals run all out in front of your car, man. Like wild ass niggas. Why? Because this devil is taking up his land.
You don't know how he doesn't know how to use the land,
right.
the proper land for use.
Because he's dumb.
That's why when we get in the kingdom, hey, our houses are gonna go with the land. It's gonna fit. It ain't gonna be, it's gonna be where everybody can be.
Everybody gonna have their. Hey, America is big enough really for everybody to live, because there's a lot of America that's uninhabited. Yep. You get what I'm saying? But we're all stuck in concentrated places for Esau's game, right? So he can keep watch over us. So he can so he can keep oppressing us, so he can exploit us.
That's why he creates cities.
Yeah, it's to exploit your ass, to put Jakes in the ghettos, and in the barrios, and to exploit you. To use you to get you ready for prison, really. On this side, you look up Jake getting ready to go to prison. They ain't doing nothing else but going to getting ready in prison. School ain't nothing, like they said, school is nothing but a prison. Prison, the pipeline from school to prison. It's just a pipeline. Just like the gas pipeline stretches from one end of the earth to the other.
You look at a fucking white wall.
Yeah.
It's 6 hours straight.
It's slavery.
They learn a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. You learn how to be a slave. In this, you learn nothing from this devil but how to be a slave. You don't learn, hell no. You gonna learn the shit that you need to be niggas. Because one, you gonna learn it because when you there, that shit don't even make sense. You can't. You got ADHD. You can't. It don't work with your chemistry. You're not the same as them. You can't learn like them. We don't clap on the same beats. And that's a known fact. Everybody know that the so-called white man and the Negro can't clap on the same beat. That he clapped to the offbeat. We'll clap on 2. We on rhythm. We on point. He clapping on 1. He like, bitch, 1 and 2 don't go together. 1 is even, 1 is odd. Oh, 2 is even, 1 is odd. What the fuck are you clapping on? We ain't. You get the fuck away. You know what I mean? Hey, that's how we looked at it. That's why Joe said he was sustaining his dogs to lay with them motherfuckers because they was off. They wasn't right. Their rhythm wasn't there. They didn't have the right spirit. Why? Because their spirit was not upright in them. It was a crooked and perverse spirit. Why? It's a wicked spirit. That's why America's full of wickedness. Everything around here is just fuck shit, hell shit, death shit. It smells like shit. Looks like shit. It's polluted as fuck. Everywhere we go, we look. It's pollution. You got people laid out all over the fucking streets, smelling like piss and shit. Fucking porta potties all over everywhere, with a bunch of shit piled up in them. Fucking lake smells like shit. Everything is fucking polluted here in this fucking land, man. Big ass trash cans full of can and trash and shit. It's a fucking wasteland, man.
This Isaiah 42 and 22. But this people is
Hey, in the words of Donald Trump, it's a shithole. Alright? Hey, you can go to California, you can go to Florida, hey, you go to certain spots, man, bro, it's just a shithole. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 42 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
That's it.
They are all of them snared
in holes, man.
And they are all in prison houses.
All of them, man. Where's Jake? Where's the majority of Jake at?
In prison, bro.
Either you dead or you locked up in prison house. The prisons hold you Negroes at you are it says that we are was like 30% or 20 to 30% of this nation, but we make up 90% in prison. Yep. You are the least people in this country as far as Judah. We're the majority of people when you put us all together. Yep. But just talk about the one tribe of Judah. Mm-hmm. Judah is so heavy, you so-called Negroes in prison, that you make up 20, 30% of America, but you make up 90% in the prison population. And that's Negro men and women.
Done.
And then add the children in, because they locked up in Judah. Okay? So that's right there, that brings that scripture to home. You are snared away in holes, locked up in prison houses. Why? Because you in captivity, you in slavery. You're still in the land of your captivity. You still worship under your captain.
And they hide in prison holes. They are for a prey and none delivered.
That's it, man. Hey, you're to be devoured, man. Hey, what a lion do when he sees his prey? He pounces. Hey, the so-called white man been pouncing on the Negro, Latino, Native Americans shit since the 1400s on this time, and since 1492. You know, you been getting pounced on by this lion since then, and it ain't changed yet. But you niggas still screaming, "Oh, we should overcome." This ain't how he got this country. Hey, how was this country taken?
He killed everybody, man.
By force, by blood.
But Jake don't want that.
No. Jake want to
be at peace,
right?
Especially these nigga bitches. You know, they don't want to go fight. They're like too. A lot of these women that got money and shit like that, they say that they want other successful men like them. But bitch, 90% of our people are fucking locked up. And they want, or like Beast said, she can't have a nigga that get up on 9-5. She can't have to be a business owner who has to be a millionaire or something like that. How many Negroes you know that are millionaires or that are men? The only way for them to be that, or for them to be rappers, or to be fucking basketball players, man. But 90% of our people are locked up in fucking jail. So where the hell you gonna get to? Where the hell you gonna get that? That's why you single.
They already among the 1%.
That's why you single.
Yeah, the rich is the 1% of them.
Because majority of the men of our nation are fucking destroyed. We don't got no money. None of us is broke. You know, so the only way you can find that is to go find some white. And that's why Esau did what he did with the release letter. That all goes back to that. That's why he did what? He took the Negro man, destroyed him, and made the so-called black woman to depend on him. So now these bitches that got money, they look at other black men that don't have it underneath them. They look down on them. That's why he did that, to destroy the nation. But nah, the black, she don't see that because she's fucking retarded. She doesn't see that fact that majority of your men are fucking oppressed.
Hell shit, all of them. 100%.
Exactly.
Even them niggas, Michael Jordan, them niggas oppressed.
God. Is that?
They gotta still answer to the so-called white man.
Exactly.
They gotta get fucked in the ass when he wanna hit that booty hole. They gotta eat his shit.
Yeah. She said she wants some entrepreneur. She said she wants a guy that has a million. Like her.
She want a man that the so-called white man gave the rights to make money.
Exactly.
To make a lot of it. She want a man. She want a so-called white man.
At the end of the day, she don't get a white man. Because at the end of the day, majority of the men of us ain't got fucking millions of dollars and owning big time businesses, dummy.
Right.
we all locked up in jail. Or if not that, we're fucking dead.
Run.
Because we're really living in this picture, Daddy.
So where the fuck you gonna get that from, man? And this is why this is the exact same why that we our people are fucking mentally dumb. Because when we look at statistics, you look at math, majority of the men of our nation are completely destroyed. So where the hell you gonna get that from? Nicki Minaj, she got a nigga that came out of prison. You see all these fucking new.
Makes the point. Makes the point.
She already knew if you want to get a so-called Negro man, you gotta get that nigga from the slums in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Or get a basketball player, bitch.
Where you gonna find? Hey, cause them other niggas, and then Jake, hey, I'm gonna tell you, then them Negroes that's not locked up in the prison houses, hey, they ain't nothing but the left hand arm of the so-called white man, because then they act just like him. When you see a Jake walking with a so-called white woman, Edomite, when you see him, hey, those niggas don't want you. Them niggas don't want you, B. Simone. Even Jake, you know what I'm saying? But that's it. But you know, because they want her. They want Becky. They don't want Nappy. They don't want no hair Becky, no hair Nappy. They want Becky, man. They want that bitch Becky with the long hair. They don't want you. You know, cause why? You gotta put on makeup. You gotta put on fucking wigs. Then you putting on the fucking so-called white woman's hair. Then you turning your fucking hair blonde. So you trying to look like them because you know you beat it and defeated. So you trying to look like them. So why? So you can get your men back. Well, look, we look like them and we got the big booties. Well, they like shit. Well, they look like who they. Now the so-called white woman is the original big fat ass woman. Because wherever you go, they got big fat asses with blonde hair now. All the bitches got big booties, titties, fat ass, small waist. Hey, these hoes learned you can go hit the weights and do a fucking million squats and get a fat ass booty. I watched the timeline of a little bitty skinny ass Edomite for 5 years develop a big fat ass booty from doing squats and lunges and you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro. Hey, they learned how to be better than you. You know, they don't go around with the belly with a tire on your belly. Big loud mouth talking shit.
Two majority one on ran.
Right. Even they bitches be ran through.
Hey man, bitches be having like 7-8 body counts to age 19.
Right. But even they bitches be ran through.
Hey, imagine that bitch by the time she about 23, 24. Hey, she done had about 15 niggas.
Right.
So you like, damn.
She gone.
See, hey, they ain't nothing there.
Right.
You know, so it's like nobody wants you.
Right.
No, nobody wants that.
So nor do you want a 9-to-5 nigga, but nor do any other nigga want you.
Right. That's the thing.
The niggas that you want don't want you.
Exactly.
And you know what? And the funny thing about it is that when you look at the Puffies, you look at the Jay-Z's, they don't want you. Why would they like? Because they know what you had to do to get what you got.
Exactly.
You gotta think about that. They know what them bitches gotta go through. Exactly. They know everything you gotta do, every dirty, filthy, nasty, disgusting thing that you gotta do. They know every single white, so-called white rich man that you had to eat his shit, drink his. Hey, look at that bitch Erykah Badu in a tub of semen, drinking semen and blood. They know, hey, Jake know, hey, and that's why she couldn't stay with Andre 3000. He like, bitch, you are defiled. And he was defiled. Exactly. And so, but when you look at your women, you like, oh, hey, they'll go find some other way. Look like Chris Rock. Not Chris Rock, but what's my man? Dave Chappelle. Hey, he got a fucking Moabite. Hey, they'll go to the other nation women. They don't want you.
Because why? The so-called black woman, she's loud. You know, she's ghetto as hell.
And she's defiled.
She's out of order. You know, she ain't got no rules, no regulations.
She's willing to do any and everything for $1.
She completely ran through. She got too many mental problems going on. Nobody feel like dealing with that shit, man. You come home, she a fucking demon. She always bitching or something. She always got an issue in life going on. You know what I'm saying? She always got a life issue and shit. Man, nobody got time for that. So white man, so white woman, she'll come, you can talk shit to her. She when they say too much. You know what I'm saying? But a so-called nigga woman, she's a complete whore. Yeah. And a hoe with a big mouth ain't got nothing but a mouth. Complete whore,
They
man.
call themselves queen. But what the queen mean, man? Queen means whore.
It's a prostitute. Right. But all right, we're gonna get off the hole. Go back to that.
John 8:44. ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
So y'all doing the lust of your father. Because you are of the father, your devil. Your father, the devil. Really, you are of the father, the white man. The so-called white man. All right? That's your daddy. You are of him. He remolded your fucking ass in slavery. All right? He remolded you with Jim Crow laws. He remolded you through Stockholm Syndrome. He remolded you through the Willie Lynch. You've been remolded. Okay?
He was a murderer from the beginning and abide not in the truth.
Hey, and Jake, you was murdering. Shit, you murdered your Habashah. You murdered your own king. You murdered the Lord of Lords and Kings of Kings. So you niggas always wasn't shit. You chose to go after the Greek fashion. You chose to live after this so-called white man back in Rome and Greek. You chose to go do after the Greeks' custom. All right? You chose to become uncircumcised. You wanted to go after the ordinance of the kings of the Greeks, the people. That was you niggas do that. Because you said since we've been away from them, we have had much distress. Because your life was rough. Because we had to walk through the fucking wilderness to get away from one devil. Just for you niggas to throw us back in charge of it, throw us back underneath another devil. Well, just like when you go back to Martin Luther King while saying he's the worst thing ever, he put us. Hey, he even said it. I fear that I have integrated my people into a burning house. Cause why? Look at Jake now. Look what that shit that Martin Luther King did for us. Look what it got us. It didn't get us better. It got us worse. Tulsa, Oklahoma had it good. They had their own money system. They had their own wealth. Hey, it was so bad in Oklahoma that the so-called white man would come to the south side of Tulsa to borrow money. They was coming over into their neighborhoods to shop. They would literally shop in their neighborhoods. They would shop at their black-owned stores. They was trying to let their kids go to their black-owned schools. We had our own school system within inside of another double system. This is why it would never work. Because they've done it before.
That's right.
You keep hitting your head. Motherfucker, the so-called white man is so slick. He took a fucking wall that was just great. And you niggas kept hitting your head on it. And one of you niggas said, wait, why we keep hitting our head on this wall, this gray wall? He said, oh, you figured the gray wall was gray? Okay. He just took that bitch and painted it red. And you said, oh, okay, it's red now. It's a different wall. But it's the same wall, niggas. It's just a different color. Motherfucker, a wall is a wall. You still hit your head on that bitch. So what reparations you gonna get today if you ain't get them back then? Where your 40 acres of mule back then from then? You ain't get it then, you ain't gonna get it now.
Hey, our people are the most dumbest people. But I just want to go ahead because it's about being a sovereign nation. When we establish our kingdom ain't going to just fucking appear out of the sky and drop on down. We're going to have to build it. And we're going to use other nations to build our kingdom. So we're going to have to go, it's going to take time for us to build our own kingdom. And then our kingdom ain't going to come out of the damn sky.
Just like America didn't come out of shit, this bitch still being built.
We're going to have to go through the heathen nations. That's where to take their weapons, destroy them. We have to, the Esau have to go around clean up all our dead bodies and shit. Yeah, it's gonna be work. It's gonna be work being done.
And ain't nobody gonna be over here anyway.
Exactly. So we're gonna be building our own kingdom, man. And it's gonna be easy. I mean, well, it's gonna be, but it ain't gonna be how you just gonna call heaven. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be established. It's gonna be certain laws being put forth through. That's gonna be us to the new world. So for you to start a new world, you have to start everything over again. Everything's gonna be renewed, everything's gonna be replenished and put back in order. And that's just gonna take time. That's why I said it's gonna be 1,000 years. It's gonna take a time to build that, man.
Let's get back to it.
Because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
That's it. Esau speak on his own mind. It's about what he want to do. You niggas have done the same thing. It's all about what the so-called white man, you really speaking on his mind. You think you doing what you want to do, but you're doing exactly what he wants you to do. Hey, it's like it's this show. Was that shit? Flash. Hey, they did everything that what's that motherfucking name? In the chair. DeVoe wanted him to do. Hey, he set up every fucking scenario like Esau did. He's a thinker. They called him the thinker. Right? He called him the thinker. Why? Because he thought of every scenario. Hey, Esau researches. He researches, he thinks. He researched your weaknesses. He researched what you like, what you hate. He researched everything about you. And then he give you all these variables. He give you all these different equations. And he already know the answers to them all. So you just got to run through the fucking maze. You just rats running through mazes, trying to find your way through all these variables that the so-called white man put out here. Hey, and really, and it's so fucked up that he got his own people in the rat race. Hey, he put his own people in the fucking maze too. But it's mostly to hinder you niggas, but he don't care about the, what is it, casualties of war? Hey, they the peons. They just casualties of war.
They're lost just like everybody.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck about it, even his own. You know? What you got? First thing what you got?
Psalms 10, verse 7.
Hold on, I want to jump. Hold on, I want to jump. Go ahead.
For he is a liar and the father of it.
Mm-hmm.
And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not.
That's it.
Which of you...
Hey, we out here telling you the truth. Hey, don't nobody come stand and believe. Nobody give a fuck. So we out here looking like clowns to them. Hey, we look like what they actually look like. What they see us as their own self. We are a reflection in the mirror to their self. Because to us, they look like clowns. To them, we look like clowns. Yeah, let's see how the word. That's a trick bag. The Lord got a stumbling block upon the people. You can't see, you know, we look and see somebody walking up down here slapping themselves in the head, walk around the pole 4 times to the left, walk around the pole 3 times to the right. Motherfucker, you fucked up. Your shit done, bro. Hey, we looking at you like you a fucking fool. But then you walk past us, start cussing us out. Like something wrong with us. Nigga, you just walked around the pole 6, 8 times, nigga, 2 different ways. What the fuck was that? One nigga walking down here slapping himself in the head. But it's something wrong, right? But it's something wrong with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Which of you conceived, which of you convinceth me of sin? And if I say that,
Yeah.
which of you convinceth me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do ye not believe me?
That's it.
He that is of the Most High heareth the Most High's word.
That's it. And that's the whole point. He that is of the Most High. We hear the Most High. My sheep shall hear my voice. And wherever Yahweh shall lead, we shall follow. When Yahweh shall go to call him, we come to run it. Hey, just like this here in this life, like we said before, many of these brothers weren't doing this. We was trying to be football players, basketball, stock market, you know, dreaming of doing something other than this. But what happened? The word came out, and we like, oh shit, hey, oh shit, I gotta go. You know, it's gravitational pull. Because why? Because you was already chosen for this. This is what the Lord had for you. This is your lot in life.
You was thirsty for it.
That's it. And it wasn't even just you. It's because you was already chosen. It was the Lord who already deemed you to be what you are. You already was given from the beginning. Go ahead. Go ahead, finish that.
Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of the Most High.
Hey, that's 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, Native American, Seminole Indians. Hey, Lord, work Gad and Reuben the fuck over. Hey, he worked too. Worse than he worked Judah. Because how many Reubenites do you see now here every day? But you see us up and down the street. Hey, and that's how the Lord works. And some of us might be Gad and Reuben. But you don't see us up, you know what I mean? But you don't see what you call so-called, what we would today call a so-called Gadite. Hey bro, I ain't seen Gad. I seen one Gadite.
won.
Yeah, I see when she went to my school. And she was fucking evil. She was evil like,
Yeah, they fucked over. Hey, how much worse can you be in your own land?
bad to me.
And you with the very people who robbed, raped, stole everything from you, and set your ass on concentration camps and gave you a bunch of alcohol and drugs, and that's all your people do. But yet you laid up with them in the bed,
Yeah, she was bad.
making babies.
Yeah, badass. She married her. And she was straight. But hey, she was with Esau.
Right.
She didn't fuck with Jacob.
That's that trick back. That show you how bad our people are destroyed, man. That's the destruction of our people. You done with that? All right, go ahead, Charlemagne. Jump back to where I had you. Go ahead, Isaiah 53. Go back to Isaiah 53. Go ahead, go back to John, first John. Hey man, enough about you. We're gonna talk about your house.
John.
Fuck you, niggas. And all the nations.
John, chapter 1, St. John, chapter 1, verse 9. That was the true light which lighteth every man that cometh into the world.
No. Go to, where you at?
St. John, chapter 1, verse 8.
Yeah.
God. St. John, chapter 1, verse 8. He was not the light, but was sent to bear witness of the light.
And that's John. John bear witness of who? Yahushua. Go ahead.
God. Verse 9. That was the true light which lighteth every man that cometh into the world.
Go ahead.
He was in the world, and the world was made by him.
Right, he was in the world. Yahushua was in this world. And we're gonna let Babal pass. All this confusion, all this noise. Why don't we sit right there? You move. Enough, keep watching.
And that's why I was going to bring out. I was going to bring out
Psalm 10 chapter.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
St. John chapter 1, verse 9. That was the true light which lighteth every man that cometh into the world.
Hey, and when you get lighted, when you the Israelites, when that light hit you, this is what you do. You know, when that light hit you, this is where you be. You get on the highway and hedges. You study to show yourself approved.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 10. He was in the world, and the world was made by him.
He was in the world, and the world was made by him. Go ahead.
And the world knew him not.
And the world knew him not. Hey, what is the world today, man? Chiefly Israel. But what is the world today? Every nation on this earth, man.
Come.
What is it? 17 nations. All the other nations upon the face of this earth knew him not. Israel, 2/3, you know him not. Because if you'd have knew him, you wouldn't have slew him.
Come.
You wouldn't have had him hung by a tree. You wouldn't have had him murdered by the hands of the so-called white man, the devil.
Come. Verse 11. He came unto his own.
Read that part again.
St. John chapter 1, verse 11. He came unto his own.
And 10.
10, okay. St. John chapter 1, verse 10. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not.
So how the fuck is John 3:16? Oh, so God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. The Lord just said the world knew him not. You didn't know him. So how the fuck is he for every man on this earth? This man, every nation is of the world. It's only 144,000 of Yahushua.
Right.
Hey, we are many Yahushas. We are 144,000 of Yahushas. We are in his image. We made in his image. He made us in his father's image, which he was made. So we bear witness of him and his father.
So how the fuck are we not the people of the Lord? How the fuck does everybody else get in? How the fuck does John 3:16 means the whole world, means everybody? Because here it says he knew him not. Read it again, brother.
God. St. John chapter 1 verse 10. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not.
The world was made by him, and the world knew him not. Keep going.
God. Verse 11. He came unto his own, and his own received him not.
Hey, when he came to you niggas, Latinos, Native Americans, you didn't want to hear what he said. You know? Hey, what did the Pharisees say, man? They wanted to kill him. They wanted to try to debunk him. Hey, what does the Negroes do when we up here teaching and preaching? They don't come up here to learn. They come up here to debunk what we saying. They come up here to prove that, oh, the so-called white man can make it. They come up here to prove that, oh, no, it's really a so-called white man that is Jesus.
God.
They come to prove their daddy, because why? We went back to that. You are of the father, John 8:44. You are your father, the devil, and the lust of him you shall do. And that's what they do. They come up here doing the work of the devil. They doing his lust. They trying to throw some righteous brothers off of what we believe.
God.
Because you know, I deal with individuals like going back to them in 7th grade. We used to be cool, you know what I'm saying? You know, my friend and shit. Guys talking about being an Israelite and shit. His mama called me Black Jesus. You know? So, and you know, I still post little small things about being Israelites on my stories that he'll watch it. But he'll still deny it to this day that the Most High is so-called black man. When I proved it multiple times, not that only, with actual different books that go back to how the Israelites look back in the day.
God.
That right there, that go back, what you're saying, that goes right back to where the brothers read. Read that again.
God. St. John chapter 1 verses 11. He came unto his own.
Came to his own.
And his own received him not.
They ain't received.
Yeah, your own people won't receive things you say because they're so mentally gone that they think, you know, everything is about the so-called white man.
God.
So, you know, you look at history, everything is painted as a so-called white man, but that's a fucking lie. Everything you learn in school is bullshit, man. You know, all that Christianity bullshit, that was really destroying the mind of Jake. All these when you go to school, when you learn about history class, they only teach you they teach you about Christopher.
Hey, that nigga he didn't discover the north side.
Yeah,
he didn't discover this. No, I'm just talking one second. But they were saying Christopher Columbus, he didn't discover this America, North America. He was in the South and Central America. That was Africanus, Scipiano Africanus. The Crusaders, they came up here with the red shield. They came up here and took North America. All right, go ahead.
And then when you go to school, you know, I remember they teach you about Christopher Columbus. All right, they teach you about the so-called Holocaust. All right, they teach you about they teach you about Hitler. All right, they teach you about they teach you about World War I, World War II. All right, and some other shit, some other presidents, Civil War. So and then you have, but then you have a course about you have to take a black history class.
They teach you about slavery.
Yeah, then a black history class is about fucking slavery.
Hey, I asked my teacher. I said, this was me being a nigga at that time when I was in history class, and we was doing Black History Month. I said, hey, I said, like, I didn't know. I said, where did we come from before slavery? And they was like, huh? I said, before we were put here from Africa in slavery, where were we at from the 1300s on down? What were we doing? They can't answer.
Yeah, they can't.
They don't want to talk about the Dark Ages.
Exactly.
Because why? You Negroes is ruling. And so what they really had to say was, y'all had us in captivity. You know?
When I was taking Latin class and shit, the Latin teacher, she was talking about the Dark Ages, and she was spewing bullshit, saying that there was no records of anything being taught back in the Dark Ages.
That's full of shit. That's full of shit.
They still talk about ADs, the rebirth. You know, they'll talk about these things but not know. And everything, like, you know, you have the Latin book, or you got a whole bunch of damn Edomites playing out Latin speech.
Right.
You know, so it's all facade. It's all bullshit.
Huh.
You walk into the Latin class, you got a fucking Edomite, a damn statue. Everything's about Esau, and everything is about Esau.
And that go back to Alexander the Great.
Exactly.
Who they call Alexander the Great, and his four. Really, it goes back to mostly his four gentlemen. Because what's that? Is that Maccabees?
Yeah.
It said the first chapter. It says that when they took over, wickedness was exceedingly produced upon the face of this earth. The wickedness went out on a heavy. Hey, they were so wicked. Hey, you know, dude. Hey, this is Esau. How Esau is so wicked. They killed the very man who gave them the power. The very man they worked on. That's how you know they were so wicked. They killed his wife. They killed his whole fucking family and his children. They didn't leave not one kid left. Why? Because they didn't want him to hold any kind of claim to the throne. See? He split up his power between his most trusted men. And what they're going to tell you about a man, you can't trust him. Hey, he can't trust his own men.
Exactly.
He can't trust his own self, because look at Russia. Really, they are the same people. They want to kill each other.
Yeah, they don't teach you about that shit in school. They don't teach you about
No, they don't teach you about
Alexander the Greek.
They don't teach
you those things.
Memnon. They don't teach you about that.
They don't teach you the real history in school.
Yeah.
Because all the school system is a whole bunch of lies and bullshit.
Right.
You learn about World War II. Hey, what the fuck they gotta do anything, man? Nobody care about that shit. They tell you a bunch of bullshit. They tell you their school. These white kids, they learn about their shit.
Yeah.
But when you're a Negro in school, you don't learn nothing about yourself.
You don't know who you are. You was an ape, a monkey hanging and swinging from a tree.
That's all they tell you. They tell you that you were a slave. That's
you was
it.
a fucking ape.
And then they
swinging, talking some you know, whatever the fuck they say.
And they care more about them fake ass Jews' death than yours.
Huh.
And they talk about 9/11 and all that other bullshit or historical things that happened of a different, you know, all of them will fuck about that, man. What about me? You know? And then too, like I was going back to the whole Black History class, I was in there. And then, you know, they had this one lady come in, and then she came about with some African bullshit. So they sing a bunch of African songs. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? You got Jake singing it? Like, nigga, we ain't not even African, bro. I'm sitting like, God damn, I get the fuck about it, man. You know, when's the period go in? It's over, there's a whole bunch of bullshit. He's about some damn African king. Like, man, what the hell they got? Man, that's a whole bunch of lies. Because you can't even go back. There's so many people down this way Africans to right. You can't even trace that shit back to yourself.
Hey, but and that's the funny thing about it, though. But Ham original language is Hebrew. The whole earth original language is Hebrew, which goes back to the Canaanite language. It's the language of the Canaanites. This Canaanites wrote in Hebrew.
Exactly.
All right, that was the original language and original tongue anyway. You know, so but that's Esau mixing and mingling amongst all the people.
African Americans.
Isaiah 53:3. He is despised and rejected of men.
Right.
A man of sorrow and acquainted with grief.
That's it, man.
And
heavy grief, man.
And
the Lord had that's why he was a wine bibber. You know, hey man, what do a man do when he go through a deep depression? He drink, or he needs some kind of substance to help him fight through it. You know, he got to get through that shit. Go ahead.
And we hid as it were our faces from him.
Right.
He was despised.
Hey, how did we hide from him? Oh man, you ain't the real Lord. You ain't the real Messiah.
And you know, like that. You know that you're really the real deal. Everybody's saying that you're not.
Right.
And you know. And Yahweh knew. And you know that's crazy. That's why Yahweh is so great. Because Yahweh Shai could kill all them niggas, right? You can imagine he's over there got all the power in the world. He's like, man, I can fuck you niggas up right now, man. You know Yahweh Shai was hot. But he had to withheld himself within him because why? He was chosen to do it. But he knew that, man, I can kill all these fucking niggas right. You imagine you have all the power in the world.
Hey, but Jake knew because John was teaching about the one to come.
Yeah.
When his birth, when he was born, the stars in heaven was in order speaking about Yahweh Shai, the one to come.
They didn't want to fucking listen, man.
Hey, bro, they knew. So they knew when he would arrive, Melchizedek spoke about him.
Yep.
They knew Yahweh Shai was coming. They knew who he was. They was taught of him all through the whole history. When he comes in the volume of the book. Every scroll was written of him.
It has something to do with Yahushua. Solomon talked about him, his own self. His other self, King David, talked about him. About worshiping his Lord. He said, I should sit upon by my Lord's hand, or my Lord's Lord.
Yeah, Psalms the first chapter.
Yeah. He gonna sit by his, talk about his Lord, which is Yahushua.
Runs out of runs out of distance.
Yeah. Right.
So Jesus just does the world.
Right, he should judge the world. And he knew that wasn't King David. That was Yahushua. So he was always known.
Yeah, these niggas knew, but they didn't want to receive it.
They didn't want to,
because they didn't want, because
it's like, not that nigga.
Exactly, because how he came.
Yeah.
Because why he came.
Oh shit, they said that. What good comes out of Galilee?
He came on a so-called, what you call low level,
on a mule.
Because his father, Joseph, he wasn't a high priest. He was a plain man. His mother was just normal, just married. You know what I'm saying? Going doing what she was doing.
Nothing so special.
Nothing was special. They weren't breaking ass on the hell. So it was cool. When he came through, and then on top of that, he came on a donkey of an ass.
Right.
He came
and that go back to when he was born.
Yeah.
When they came to the main.
Yeah, he came in.
He was
and he came into a place because he had to flee when he was as a baby. So now when he actually came and grew up as a senior man, who the fuck is
and where he fled to Egypt.
Yeah. So so now when they seen him, it was like, man, this ain't him, man. Ain't with him aside coming like this. Here he's a bum. He has a whole bunch of niggas that were fishermen following after him. Right. Who the hell is he?
And they was sports.
And you got to think about that.
Most of them except the man.
Yeah, and all them high priest niggas, they was like, man, who the fuck is this dude? They got a whole bunch of fishermen and shit following after this guy.
Right. TD Jakes, Clefto Dollar.
Nigga, we the high priest. We should go to high mountain.
We should have bug.
We got the scrolls of the Torah. We know that. We know that myself. We gonna come back. Daddy.
We got the book of the law.
Exactly. That's all those niggas were.
We got all the ancient writings. Exactly. We got all the ancient scrolls.
Exactly.
Who the fuck are you?
Exactly. And that's how y'all was saying.
How you gonna tell my father's fathers been teaching us this way? Who are you to come tell us what we should do? Exactly. We all got everything we need right here.
Exactly. The same they are, the same our family's like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My grandmama told me this. My grandfather told me this.
What's the shit you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Right, it's some new shit.
That's why we can't stop. That's why he said he's gonna sing a new song.
Yeah. Hey, really, that song is an old song.
Huh?
This is an old thing.
Yep.
It's a new thing because it ain't been. It's just like the hot top fade. Muhammad Ali used to wear a type of hot top fade. I think Joe Louis at a point in time wore a hot top fade. Many guys, and you go back in history and relish, you see Jake with certain cuts.
Yep.
Go back to the waves. You see in Egypt, a lot of our men wore waves, afros, all these braids, different kinds of styles of braids. All this shit Jake is done for, but guess what? We just forgot about them. Motherfuckers have died off and come back, and then these things come back renewed again. And all of a sudden, all this shit is new, but it's the same shit from yesterday. And yesterday meaning the years have passed, years of old. Right. So the scriptures, the belief of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is something that the Lord just took away from us through captivity. And that was the point and purpose of it, was captivity. That was the point and purpose of captivity, was to split you niggas to get y'all away from the 144,000. The Lord didn't want y'all with the elect. He had to push y'all away from us. And that's why you don't find yourself, well, I know, like me personally, I can't really fuck with Jake. Like, Jake don't fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might find some Jakes, because the Lord will make some of your enemies be at peace with you. But for the most part, hey, Jake, it's a cutoff, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We might can speak, but other than that, that's it, brother.
Yes,
I go my way.
At the job, you cool with them and shit. But when it
but
comes to everyday life,
home,
you don't hang with them niggas.
Hell no.
Because you really can't. Because you know they're going to, especially they know that you do a certain thing a certain way. They'll try to antagonize, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Because or whatever. They'll try to make you do wicked shit. You know?
He was despised and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne.
And we didn't give him no love, like we just got through saying. You know? Yeah.
Surely he hath borne our griefs.
Right. Hey, he's borne our griefs, man. He took on all of our sin and iniquity. Go ahead.
And carried our sorrow, yet we did esteem him strictly smited of the Most High and afflicted.
Right. Hey, man, hey, he was smitten of the Most High, man.
He was beat and bruised, man. You know? Hey, shit, hell, by the hand of our people, by the hand of man. You know? Hey, go ahead.
But he was wounded for our transgressions.
Right.
He was bruised for our iniquities.
Right.
The chastisement of our peace was upon him.
That's it. Hey, because even you niggas said, let it be on his head. Or I mean, Slocky, let it be on our head. So he had to take all that, let it be on our head and put it upon himself because some of, I hate to say it, but some of the elect came out of them wicked niggas. Some of the elect men and women came out of them wicked ass niggas.
You gotta know that there was probably, fathers and sons that, some men heard of Yahushua. Right. It was like, man, that's just something the Most High. And you have fathers, no, it ain't.
No, it ain't. Right. Yeah, fight like Jake do now.
You got that shit going on. They didn't agree. Right. With it, but they said, no, man, they left. Right. They went on left, with Peter and the apostles, man. Right, exactly. And carried on their journey in faith.
Of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed.
Hey, with his stripes we are healed by his blood, man. By his death, he healed us, man. We ain't been physically healed yet, but it's already been done. All right, but the healing is really a part of the healing for us. Is what we're doing now. This shows that that's really for the 144,000. That's not for you 2/3. This right here is for the 144. This is our healing. This is a part of the healing process for us. Because why? We back into the scriptures the right way. We're not believing in that slave mentality, that slave book way of worshiping. This is the healing for the people. This is the healing for the Lord's people. Go ahead.
All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way. And the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all.
That's it.
He was oppressed and he was afflicted.
Hey, you niggas is oppressed and afflicted. You oppress and afflict yourself in the so-called white man system. Get high, do drugs, smoke dope, rob, steal, kill from your own. Look at your people with an evil eye. Nigga, I ain't do nothing to you. The so-called white man did, though. He got you here in captivity. Right. And it shouldn't be a white man living and breathing around upon the face of this earth. But you niggas is sleeping so bad you want to kill and hurt each other. Huh. Go ahead.
No, he's right.
Go ahead.
Yet
I don't need you to back me up.
Yet he opened not his mouth.
You my enemy. You ain't got no right to speak to me. Your only right you got to do if you want to do it is get on one knee and kneel.
No,
you don't want to kneel, ain't no point to be here. It don't matter what you agree with. Come on. Go ahead.
Yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter. And
you've been brought by the lamb to the slaughter. Go ahead.
And as a sheep before her shears is dumb, so he openeth not his mouth.
That's it.
He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation?
That's it, man. That's Yahushua. Like say, he held captivity captive. He took on the sins of all you Israelites. Chiefly the 144,000, so we can remain with him. The rest of you 2/3, you're going to die by fire.
That's right.
You're going to die by the nuclear fire, the nuclear missiles that's going to be sent over here from all these other countries because the so-called white man, you joined your hand unto him. Because he came over here trying to agree with you, trying to smooth his way in with his agent ass, trying to smooth in and be cool with you. And then you look up, he fucking got you in a trick bag, tied up, hanging from a noose up in the fucking woods because you went and you trusted his fucking ass. That's what you get for the devil. Because see, the devil will smile in your face and agree with you just in order to kill you.
You're right.
He'll agree with you to oppress you, to make your life harder. So that way, once you trust him, he gonna take you. Now he can fuck you over. Now he gonna beat you over and fuck you in the ass. So like this so-called white man come up here now want to agree. But now we go ahead, hey, we'll bring him in the group. Hey, come on, hey, he'll be trying to, but as you know, we all be up in prison somewhere.
No,
you know what I'm saying? We're all up in prison.
Everybody's trying to fuck you over.
For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken.
Yep. For the transgressions of his people, man.
cheaply 144,000 for your transgression, for your sins, for you being what you are today, for all that Greek and Roman participation, for uncircumcising your children, from not holding the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Right.
For going for the ordinance of the so-called white man and his
hold
Greek
it for
and
your
Roman
own.
custom.
Hold it
So
for
for all the shit that you've done, the Lord has bore that. He's borne all your pain, all your suffering, all your iniquity, all your sorrow. Go ahead.
He has it.
And he
knows
made
the
his
suffering
graves
of it.
with the wicked and
Right.
with the rich in his death.
Right.
Because he had done no
Hey, because
violence.
when the righteous and the wicked die, we all go to the same place. We all go to the pit. When a man loses life on this earth, we all, the wicked and the righteous, is laid in the same place. And when we go back to the Lord, we go back to the same place. Right? We all amongst each other. That's why the Lord got us mingling amongst each other now, to this day. Because it's just like that in the spirit world. The wicked is there now. They just got chains and
hold
shut,
it amongst
their mouth is
each
shut in
other.
their kingdom. You know,
Not
they
against
up in
each
the
other.
corner. They laid over in the corner and they can't fucking talk. Like what was that, Lazarus and Abraham? When he said there's a gulf in between us, man, that we cannot cross.
You may think
You know,
it's
you
against
can't
him,
come to our side,
but it's
but
not.
we cannot come, but we as well as we can't come to your side. You know what I mean? But that's the way the spirit world is. Every man is in his place. Hey, what the Lord Yahweh rules in order. Everything is in order, man.
That's
And what
how
did
you
that
believe
devil
it is.
say that
And
died?
hold it
That he said
against
when he
each
went
other.
down, when he lost his life and he couldn't breathe no more. What did he say when he got over in the spirit world? He said he was worthless. He wasn't worth
Everyone's
shit.
worthless against
You know?
each other.
He wasn't worth shit.
Everyone.
There's no such thing as together with the so-called white man.
is worthless
Y'all shit is
against each
done.
other.
Ain't no more building up with y'all. That shit
That's
is
fine.
over. Nobody
That's
care about
fine.
that. But I don't even want to talk to you though.
That's
So anyway,
fine.
so you're not even here. You don't matter.
That's
Come on.
fine.
Because he had done
But
no
everyone
violence.
is against
You
each
don't matter.
other.
You don't matter. You against yourself.
Exactly.
You don't matter.
And that's the
Let's go.
mentality.
Because he had done no
If you're gonna be here,
violence.
Future
if you're gonna be here, take a
result
knee. If you're gonna be here,
against
take.
each other.
If you're gonna be here, take a knee. If you're not
Fine.
gonna take a knee, then
Fine.
fucking leave. There you go. Stay
Fine.
there.
I
There
take
you
a
go.
knee because you know what? I know it's not right.
Hey, he got a bow,
but
man,
who
before in
else
the face of Yahweh
doesn't
B'Shem
know
Yahushua.
what's right?
Hey, but this is the point, man. All right.
I know what's not
But this
right.
is the point. And now he'll do it. Then you look up, like I say, you turn around, he'll stab you in the fucking back.
It's not me.
You gotta watch that devil.
It's not me.
Keep your eyes on that devil.
Who else are you
He's slick.
defending me against?
Hey, who
You
sent
need to
you over
defend
here?
yourself against
Hey, who sent you over here? I'm sitting defending myself
You.
against you.
You need to defend
I'm
yourself
defending
against-
myself against you and every single person that look like you.
It doesn't matter.
And niggas that
We
look like
all need to be in this together.
us. Yeah, go ahead, bring that up.
This is Isaiah 49, verse 23.
Huh.
No.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Just bring it up.
And kings shall be thy
No, he
nursing
already
fathers,
admitted it. This is
and their
not-
queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
That's
For
it.
they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
That's it, man. So in his kingdom, he disrespected his own people in his own kingdom. He shouldn't
You
even
think
be.
I give
He
a
shouldn't even be
shit
standing. He
about
shouldn't even be standing.
Christianity?
He shouldn't even be standing here with us because he should
Why
be
should
against
I
us
give a
doing
shit
his
about
own thing.
Christianity when
He
it's
shouldn't even be.
against
He
everything
shouldn't even
he
be
stands
standing here
for?
with us. But like we say, hey, man, you gonna stand here, knee, bow, take a knee. Because why? Because in the kingdom, that's all they're gonna do. They're gonna be walking on their hands and knees.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if they agree or don't agree.
I take it.
It don't matter. No, it does not matter
Because it
anymore.
does not matter
if the
what they
so-called white
fucking
man
say.
kumbaya.
It does not
It doesn't
matter.
matter what signs
It
he
matters
holds up.
what you
It
say.
does not matter no more because this
Not
is your
what
kingdom.
you take.
You gotta enjoy your kingdom, and when our kingdom comes, you're gonna be bowing all the time.
That's right.
We're not
You're
gonna let up.
relying on
It doesn't
what I
matter.
take a knee
Don't matter
to.
how you feel on this
And
side.
I take a knee.
It don't matter.
What
Take
are
a
you
knee.
taking knee
It doesn't
to?
matter.
Take it.
It doesn't matter.
Take it.
It doesn't matter
Take it.
on this
Where
side.
do you take
It
it?
doesn't matter. You just disrespect your own people because y'all in
No,
y'all
you're
power.
disrespecting yourself.
This is the right.
Because you
13
deserve
verses 10.
better.
Never
You
trust
deserve
thy
better.
enemy,
Hey,
for
like
like
you said,
as his
sir.
iron rusted, so does his wickedness.
That's
You
it.
deserve
Though he
better than
humbleth
that.
himself,
So he's humble himself. Go
Though
crouch.
he humbleth himself and going crouching,
Right.
yet take good heed of him and
Take
beware
good heed of him. Beware.
of him. And
him.
thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou
Not all
shalt know
clean.
that his rust have not
Because
been
he's still wicked.
altogether wiped
Because he
away.
still was born a wicked.
Sit,
does not
sit
matter.
not-
Wicked.
sit him
Take
not
it
by thee.
as it is.
Sit him not by thee.
Right.
Let him, sit him not by thee when he have overthrown thee.
Right. That's it. Hey, so hey, you put him. Hey, so in other words, you take him, put him
I
in the
do
group.
not
Next thing you know,
overtake
next thing you know,
you.
he holding the sign. Next thing you know, he reading. Next thing you know, he doing all the talking. You know, next thing you know, you got a bunch of so-called white people up here, and we ain't here no more. We done lost our shit.
And yet,
you know what I'm
here
saying?
I
But that's
am.
Esau. Hey, wait.
All alone.
What he do with the Black Lives Matters movement? Look at it.
All alone.
That's what the Lord said. Trust
All
that.
alone.
And now you look at the Black Lives, but we ain't never
in
did.
the Black Lives Matter, they got LGBTQ.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
Now, what does that got to do with Black
All
Lives
alone.
Matter?
It's his agenda.
It's his agenda.
It's
No.
his agenda. So what happens? So he'll
You
come in
need
and he'll
to
say,
take
no,
it
yeah.
over.
But then he'll come with his pitchforks and he'll fight his own people.
Yeah.
But he'll use your agenda to do it, and then he'll turn it to his agenda. And then you be saying it like, I don't even fuck with gay people. Man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you look, Jake ain't even in it no more.
Exactly.
Jake don't
Run
even
it.
want to be in it no more because now
Run
they
it.
done took it over and shit for their own
Run it
agenda.
for what it's worth.
Hey,
Run
he
it
drunk,
for
too.
what it's
Smell that
worth.
liquor.
Do what you will.
Put the alcohol on.
Everything.
Come on. Go ahead. All right, bro.
Run it.
Isaiah 53:9. And he made his grave
Back to your
with the
house.
wicked and
That's
with
it.
the rich in his debt. Because
Hey,
he
why?
had-
Because the rich, the wicked, the poor, hey, man, we all lay in the same grave. Go ahead.
And
Exactly.
he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his debt, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth.
Hey, so what violence did Yahweh Shai do to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans? He didn't do no violence to y'all. Hey, he was a righteous man. Hey, he
He's
came back
speaking
healing.
truth.
He came
Don't
back.
deny it.
He came back bringing life. You know what I'm saying? He brought life back to our people. He didn't do no. There was no. Hey, even Pontius Pilate said it. He said, "I can't find no guile in this man. I can't find no untruth in him. There was nothing unjust about him. Even his wife had a fucking dream about him. Said, leave him the fuck alone, because he's a
You
righteous
can't
man."
deny it.
He said,
Can you?
The Lord gave her a dream. Don't pay attention. The Lord gave him a dream and said that, told her that Yahweh Shai was righteous. And when she had that dream, she got freaked out because the Lord let her see that the very person y'all gonna put to death is your fucking creator, you dumb fuck.
That's right.
You put your
So who is
creator,
creating
you gonna put
against
your
who?
creator to death. That's why Pilate tried to say, hey, I wash my hands. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody washes their hands as
What
long
did
as
Pilate
they
say?
don't have to deal
Pilate said he
with
wanted to
the
wash
death.
his hands of that devil. He wanted to wash his hands of that shit. He didn't want it. He didn't want it on his hands, but it was already on his hands. Because he put the order out for him to die. See what I'm saying? The order was already sent out by him.
No one cares as long as they're
Isaiah
washing their
53 and
hands
10. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him.
Right, it pleased Yahweh to bruise him. Why? Because, hey, he had the better nickel for those things that Yahweh Shai made us. But we went awry. We went around doing all kind of unseemly things.
It doesn't
so
mean
the Lord said, hey, you got to take the ass whooping
That's
for
the
that.
better
You knew
approach.
it. The whole point was for me to give it to you is that when they fuck up and go off, you got a better burden.
Then-
Hey, it's just
then
like
prove it.
your older brother. It's just like
That's what you
your
have
older
to
brother.
prove.
You and you
You're
and the
good
little
there.
brother. You outside
good
playing football and shit. You know, and you say you supposed to keep your eye on your little brother. Your little brother got a baseball. He throw that
No.
bitch through the window.
Little brother
The window
has the
break.
right to
You
live
got the window break.
and live there.
The window break. When the window break, your mom and daddy come home. They like, hey, what the fuck happened to the window? And you like, oh man, Jay did it. Jay was playing.
No,
I was
he
playing
ain't saying
football,
no.
and he threw it through the window. They gonna beat his ass. But first, you gonna get your ass beat too. Why you gotta get your ass beat? Cause you the oldest. Hey, bro, they your responsibility. When we ain't home, you responsible for them. And so whatever they do, it falls back on you. So what's happened? That's what Yahweh told Yahweh
And
Shai.
that's what
And that's what it was. So everything that we do wrong, it falls back on Yahweh Shai.
No, and it should not
No,
fall
yeah.
on you.
And he gonna go
It
spank
should
Jake's
fall on
ass.
the city.
Yeah.
Why should
Right.
it fall on the
Yeah.
city when
You know what I mean?
it's not relevant?
So what?
Either or.
So what happens
why are you
in
pushing on
the
the
family?
city
Hey man,
when
can you
you're
have
not
some? Hey, can you have
allowing
some
them to
respect
be
and move back?
accountable?
Can you move back?
You're not allowing
Hey, can you
them
move
to be
back?
accountable.
Can you move back? Can
You're
you move
not
back?
allowing them
Can you
to
move
be
back?
accountable.
Can you move back?
I can be.
Just move back. All
Are
I
you
want to
allowing
do is
them
move
to
back.
be
No, stay back.
accountable?
Just move back. All I
Are
want
you
to do is move
allowing
back.
them to be cowards?
All right. So anyway, the point being, we good up. The point being is that hey, what happens when your big brother get his ass whooped, right? Your big brother get his ass whooped. He got to take the L for you. What happens when mom and daddy gone? Hey, he gonna slap your ass up. Hey, so what your house shot gonna do when he come back in that cherry? You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens though. Hey, but hey, what he gonna do? He gonna come back in that cherry and he gonna put that fire on Jake's ass.
And that's
You know what
not
I'm saying?
the way.
Hey, when the chain come down, that's why, especially that
That's
nigga
not
woman.
the way it should
You know what I'm saying? Hey, he gonna blaze their ass up.
And
know,
you want
for
to
this
be
very reason.
the
you know?
reason.
Hey, because your big brother gonna get his vengeance back on
Or
everybody.
do you want to be the
You know?
reason they
The vengeance gonna come back on
are that
everybody.
reason?
You know what I mean? Go ahead. Go ahead.
He hath put him to grief.
Right.
And thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin. He shall see his seed.
Hey, he made his soul an offering for sin, man. Who did he offer it up to? Yahweh. So how the fuck? So how the fuck did Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, or who this world called God and Jesus? How are they the same person? He had to offer himself.
They do not deserve that.
He offered himself. He offered his.
They do not.
Can you back up? You about to touch
deserve
me?
that.
Don't do that. Back up, man. Back the fuck up off me, bro.
That's fine.
I'm telling you straight. I'm trying to be
That's
cordial.
fine.
I'm
Go
trying to
ahead.
do my shit. Back up.
Go
We ain't
ahead.
even talking to you.
Go
Nobody
ahead.
even talking to you, man.
Dude, I'm the only one here.
We don't want you to be
listening
here.
to
We
you.
don't want you to. You're not listening. You talking. If
Dude,
you're listening,
we're
you're
the
being
only
quiet.
one here listening.
We
to
don't
you.
want. We don't care.
Do you want anybody
this is
here
listening
to listen
us.
to your
We already
story?
got a fan club. We don't
Otherwise,
need you.
you're here
We don't need
just
you
to
here.
dissipate.
We don't need you here. We don't need you here.
Do you all agree with
All right.
this?
Anyway, come on. Anyway, so
We all need
Go
to
ahead.
dissipate.
He shall prolong his days.
We all need to
And the
dissipate.
pleasure of the
all right,
Lord
so
shall
like,
be
hey,
prosperous.
what is Esau? Esau, you know,
Then
Esau
okay.
is full of
All right.
confusion.
We'll agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like even see, that's how
And
you know the
nothing
wicked is
needs
the wicked.
to be agreed
The
upon
wicked, even when
here.
the wicked agree with you,
You all are agreed
this shit
upon.
is just all fucked up. Even when the wicked try to agree with you or say that he agreeing with you,
He lost his job.
hey, even when he's
lost
trying,
his job,
you know what I'm saying? But he still
Hey,
he can't create nothing but
And
confusion.
he lost his job. His wife got fucking knocked over here. Fuck put us again. That's
That
what
black
we
lives,
do.
but that's what Black Lives Matter is. Look, you know what I'm saying? That's Black Lives Matter. Him saying one day, hey, that's what Black Lives Matter
That
do.
dude had a six-figure job, nigga, a big six-figure
Right.
income. He lost his job. His wife left him, and now he's drinking fucking with us.
Nah, he probably aged. He just had to get drunk to come over here. He probably aged. You know how he had to get spiced
man,
up
it's
to
a
come
white
walk
man.
over here. Yeah, hell yeah, so-called white man for fucking food, man. He's base, man. He's the base of the world. He's a fucking degenerate, bro. That's it. All right, but come on, let's go. Come on. Go ahead. Come on.
He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand.
Right.
He shall see of the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied by his knowledge.
Right.
Shall my righteous servant justify many? For he shall bear their iniquity.
That's it.
Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he has poured out his soul unto death. And he was numbered with the transgressions, and he bare the sins of many.
Shit. Hey, and that many was us. It's 144,000, and that's a lot of sin to bear. Okay, and chiefly it's 144,000, but it's the whole nation, even the 2/3 niggas. That's why they get to come back into the kingdom. That's why when the kingdom come, we gonna pull them back through our loins, because they get to partake. But Yahushua gotta whoop their ass first. They gotta get their ass whooped real good before they can partake in our kingdom. All right, they gotta come back in righteousness. They don't get back without Yahushua.
And made intercession for the transgressors.
That's it. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. You go back. Go back because you got John. Look at 10, 12.
St. John chapter 1, verse 11. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. But as he... You want to speak on that?
John, keep going.
Verse 12, but as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of the Most High,
Right. That's it. That's who we are. That's the elect. Okay?
even to them that believe on his name. Verse 13, which were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of the Most High.
Keep going.
Verse 14,
That's self-explanatory.
and the word,
Hey, because this really is about the elect. So this is, as the brother read, everything ain't got to be broke down. Because it's about the elect, because you should be able to understand and know. Because this is for the men of the Lord. Go ahead.
come. St. John, chapter 1, verse 14, and the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
Right, the word was made flesh. Yahushua, he was made flesh. The Lord sent him here on the earth through a woman, compacted in blood, for a period of 9 to 10 months. He was poured through the womb of a woman, the seed of a man, through copulation, through sex. All right? He was born flesh on this earth. Go ahead.
Come. Continue. Verse 14, and we beheld his glory,
Come.
the glory as of the only begotten of the Father.
That's it. The only begotten. What does that mean, the only begotten? It means he was the only one that Yahweh made.
Come.
Yahweh didn't make me, you. He didn't make the 144,000. Yahweh only made one.
Come.
All he did was one. Because he said, look, I don't want to do all this work. Here, you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got a son for.
Yeah.
Hey, in the ancient days, when we had to work in the field, you had sons. Why did you want sons? So they can go do the fucking work as you get older. So they can go till the ground, till the fields. Your daughters did what? Made your garments, she clothes, right? She cooked the food. She did the homely thing. Right. Well, now they don't do shit. But yeah, but hell, the women don't do shit for that.
No, I was saying like,
now you get that. Yeah, the father don't do shit. But that's the point. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of it. Is that so as you teach your sons as they get older, all the father do, hey, he go grab a chair, sit out in the middle, and watch him get busy. You know? He put up his little TP tent and shit. You know, hey, what they say, Jacob was a plain man. He was at home. Hey, every time you talk about Jacob, his sons was out in the field. You know what I'm saying? When Dinah was raped, what was his sons? They was out in the field. Where was Jacob? He was fighting against some pussy. You know what I'm saying? He probably was in there smacking some ass because he had many wives, many concubines. He was just chilling. He wasn't out there in the field. It was his sons. It was Judah, Benjamin, Levi, you know, Asher, Naphtali, Ephraim, Manasseh. Well, Manasseh and Ephraim wasn't. But, well, no, it would be Asher, Reuben, Gad, Zebulun, Judah, Issachar, Naphtali. They was all out in the field, man.
That's something like you said, man. Hey, who coming back? Yahweh.
Joseph.
Yahweh just chilling.
Dan. Because at that time, Dan ass was in the field. You know? Hey, he ain't have to do shit. He had all them sons.
Come.
Go ahead.
Continue. Verses 14, full of grace and truth. Verse 15, John bare witness of him and cried, saying, this was he of whom I spake.
Right. This was he of whom John spoke of, man. Go ahead.
God, he that cometh after me is prepared before me, for he was before me.
Right, because he was before him. Why? Because once again, he was the only one that Yahweh had made himself. Because he was the what? Firstborn. That's why John said he was before me. Hey, Yahushua was before the world was. Because John was made by the hands of Yahushua.
That would cut regeneration every time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahushua was already here, man.
Yeah, he was already here.
He already here.
It wasn't nothing here. Yahweh was here and Yahushua. And then everything started coming together. So it was a point in time, because a day is as 1,000 years and 1,000 years is as a day unto the Lord. For 1,000 years, Yahushua evidently was there. You know, the Lord, Yahweh was evidently going over the plan with Yahushua. To get him, hey, this is what you're going to do. You're going to make man in our image and our likeness. You know what I mean? He was talking. Who was he talking to? The firstborn. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read that 15 again. He that cometh after me is preferred before me, for he was born before me.
That's it.
Verse 16.
Hey, and how was so-called Jesus, Yahushua, how was he born before John when John was older? John was born first. On a carnal level, hey, they were both pregnant at the same time, but John came out first. That's Mary's cousin. What was her name? Bethel? Something like that? Yeah, some shit like that. But that was Mary's cousin. You know, they both had the prophecy to have prophecy. Born within Sodom, coming to the earth.
Come.
Yeah, I can't. I think it's like Bethel, somebody can't. But go ahead.
Come, I'm gonna edify that last one. For he was before me.
Right, for he was before me.
Come.
For Yahushua was before Yahweh. I mean, Yahushua was before John the Baptist. Like, okay.
Verse 16. And of his fullness have we, like, and of his fullness have all we received, and grace for a grace. For the law was given by Moses,
right?
But grace and
by
truth came by Yahushua HaMashiach.
That's it, man. That's it, man. The grace is what we have now to give. It was his grace. By his grace we are saved.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It's the Lord's grace. Because if the Lord didn't have grace on us, Esau have us locked up in chains. So hell, we'd be hanging from these streets. Right. Hey, it'd be a fucking mob over here right now. Trying to do us in, man. But it's the Lord's grace. Hey, it was the Lord's grace who sent that Edomite to kneel. Just for that hot second.
Yeah.
But hey, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Right. Hey, what he said, if you can, the wicked will deceive the very elect. You know, you ain't gonna deceive the elect, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll be deceived by that kneeling shit. I don't get off on that kneeling shit on this side.
Okay.
It's bullshit, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, because there was a video on Instagram where so much Edomite just saying, I'm sorry for everything.
Yeah, I don't give fuck that shit.
Nigga, when she was crying.
Nah, fuck that.
Niggas all like,
that ain't good
enough.
enough.
Bitch ass up, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you niggas is soft, bro.
Nah, bro. Numbers 30 and 32.
The first apology that this man gave, Dick can fall over
right.
and just crumble for it.
Numbers 30, 32.
Just break apart, man.
Go to Numbers 30, 32.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you niggas.
No, you stay there, Solomon. Go to Numbers 30, 32. Right. Go ahead, finish. Just read a little more.
Come.
Is it 32 and 30? 30 is 32.
No man hath seen our power at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him.
Take over.
I'm going to read it again. Verse 18. St. John chapter 1, verse 18. No man has seen our power at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him.
Exactly. So the Most High declared Yahushua. Because Yahushua was in the bosom of the Most High. Because the Most High basically dealt with Yahushua. Alright? And through Yahushua, the Mother Father deals with us. That's the order that the Most High set. You know, the Most High is a certain order. The Most High, and then there's how, and then King David, how it's gonna be. Hey, it's gonna be Yahweh, Yahushua, King David, the 12, and the rest of the elect. So it's gonna be a complete order all the way down. You know, you're not gonna have to go ask them. No, it's gonna be the 12 already told what the fuck's going on. Because King David told the 12. Yahushua told King David, and the Heavenly Father told Yahweh what to do. And now it all went down through the fucking line, man. And that's how it worked in the heavens. You know, the Heavenly Father created Yahushua. Yahushua created us. Yahushua told us what to do. Hey, you do this, bro. You take charge of this, create the tree. You and these brothers, you go create the waters. You and these brothers go create this. The Most High set heads over heads. You know what I'm saying? So it was complete order on how we did our shit. You know?
Verse 19. And this is the record of John, when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who art thou?" And he confessed and denied not, but confessed, "I am not the Hamashiach." Verse 21, and they asked him, "What then? Art thou Elias?" And he said, "I am not." "Art thou that prophet?" And he said, "No."
Exactly. John the Baptist, he like I said, this how we are. But people ask us, who y'all think y'all are? Hey man, we just men out here teaching the word of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We just do what we do. You know? John the Baptist, he knew he was sent from the Most High. He knew. But he also knew the scholars and Pharisees niggas was wicked. You know, he and then that so that John the Baptist just wisdom in that time. You know, he didn't spell say, "I am that prophet," which he already knew he was, because he prophesied of the Lord. But he was just wisdom, man. You know? Go ahead. Same thing. Look, tell you how when they asked y'all, "Are you the Messiah?" He said, "You say I am." He didn't come out. Y'all trying to come out and say he was. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 22, then said they unto him, "Who art thou? That we may give an answer to them that sent us. What sayest thou of thyself?" Verse 23, he said, "I am the voice of one crying in the wilderness, make straight the way of the Lord Yahweh." And said the prophet.
Hey, hold on right there. Hold on. Read that.
This is Numbers 35, verse 32. "And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of this refuge, that he should come again to dwell in the land until the death of the priest. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land could not be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it."
Same as here in America. Same thing. This land can't be clean unless it's by the blood of the man who shed the blood upon the face of this land. All right? There's no cleaning. So there's no, like you were saying, they came up, "Forgive me, I'm sorry." Yeah, begging. Talking some, get putting chains on their necks and shit. I seen that shit. It was a whole family. They had from the mother, father, kids. I seen where it was like grandma. It was a bunch of motherfuckers. It was out there had chains and shit all about their neck and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like talking about some, "Oh, forgive me."
Yeah, no.
Hey, like he did, kneeling and crouching.
Yeah, that is
we don't want that.
Because at the end of the day, you ain't go through it. Just because you put it on, nigga, you don't even suffer the mental abuse of that shit.
Right,
So at the end of the day, you don't even know how to feel.
Hey, and brothers be getting off on that shit. Hey, I see brothers' videos on the Jake deal. This Edomite deal with Jake. You know, link up the Isaiah 49 chapter. Link up the dust of the ground. You know what I'm saying? You know, they'll be like, you know, they get off on that shit. I don't get off on that shit. I don't fuck about that's bullshit. That's fake, man. Like that motherfucker did this over there on the other side. I'm like, man, fuck out of here, bro. We don't want that. We come here with that whole shit. You can kneel all you want, but you're still in your power, bitch. You know what I mean? I want numbers 35 and 34. I want your blood. I want your blood shed in your people. Like I want what the Lord wants. It's all about the Lord, and you always want what He wants. Go ahead, bro.
I was just saying they got a new show. I thought y'all brothers seen it, but it's gonna be a new movie. That's what's gonna bring Jacob Triple for real. Called Crackers. You know?
Oh yeah.
I heard about it.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna bring us some real.
It's gonna bring some real shit.
Wait, it's coming out in the.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be on Netflix.
Oh, Netflix?
Yeah. So they're gonna show the opposite. Just like this brother say, man, we don't care about movies.
Oh, hey,
we
that's
don't care
like
about shows.
White Man's Burden.
Yeah.
You ever watch that?
Never watched it.
You know watch White Man Bird? It's the flip side of Jake and Esau. It's what we would have been. It's Deuteronomy. We had Deuteronomy 15 on that. We had Deuteronomy. I was like, came up. But I'm sorry. Slacky. Hey, Slacky. Came up, man. Slacky. What just came up my nose, man? I was like, what? All right. No, but White Man's Burden is the flip side. Yeah. So it'd have been us. And, them in Deuteronomy 15 down, and us Deuteronomy 28, 1 to 14 down. And White Man's Burden. And shit was flipped like Trading Places. Eddie Murphy, you know.
But this time they just gonna see Edomite get banged out, man. Yeah. So you know it's gonna be wilding out.
Yeah. Cause Esau ain't ready for that shit.
He ain't ready for that.
Right, Con.
Cause the Edomites, they gonna get roused up off that shit, man. Cause they're really scared. Cause they know one day they gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, you take their weapons away, bro.
Yeah. Cause and to us showing prophecy that Revelation 13 and 9 is gonna come to pass. But that you're gonna be a fucking slave.
But the thing about it though is that we can't rule with niggas. It's because if we had the rulership, if we was in rulership right now, Esau would be in rulership with us. Cause the nigga man, he gonna bring the nigga woman, the Edomite woman in. He gonna bring the Edomite father. You know, they gonna creep their way just like in the Dark Ages. They'll creep their way right back into power. Just like, you know what I mean? What was that? Is that Sirach? Was that Sirach you was just reading on us? Yeah, just like, hey, you know what I mean? Hey, his rust is never wiped fully clean. So that's why the Lord said you can't wipe his rust fully clean. You got to get rid of it. You know what I mean? So any blood that has been defiled by him and his people, he gotta waste his blood for that defilement of this earth. And how much blood need to be wasted for the defilement of this earth, man? Just North America just itself. Just only here in North America. Let's not talk about Central America, South America, so-called Africa, Europe. I mean, all through the ages, Rome, Asia Minor, all through how much bloodshed this motherfucker got. Hey, that's why the Lord gotta just come put fire, bro. The Lord said, I'm gonna just do it in bombs. I'm gonna just drop what you dropped on Japan, Nagasaki, Hiroshima. I'm gonna drop on your ass at a catastrophic level that this bitch gonna burn so much that it ain't gonna stop burning. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gotta burn this bitch up so bad. That's how fucking defiled it is, bro. That's how defiled this land is. The bloodshed on this land is so fucking filthy that the Lord literally gotta make these motherfuckers have a world war and to take their blood off and spill it upon this earth. That's bro. He flooded the earth at one point in time. Bro, he said he got to burn this bitch by the most hottest fire you can think of. You know, like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. How can you push a power that far, man? That he already flooded you. Now you push him so far that he gonna burn everybody the fuck up. You say the eyes shall consume and they hope?
You're gonna disintegrate. There's gonna be no more, you know, and there's a time we live in. You know, we live in a really beautiful time. You know, we live in like I said, that movies, it's gonna really bring up some racial tension, man. Because these white people, they gonna really think about, and they'll be like, damn, they're gonna be mad. They really gonna think. It's gonna make Esau think. They're like, damn. You know, because like, even the movie will fuck Esau up. It's so weak.
Hey, that's why they ain't want that tournament. That's why they ain't want Jake watching that tournament.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't really hype that shit up.
That one day, man, we gonna get everything we get to them, we gonna get it back to us. He didn't got no pussy ass Jakes that say it was comments on Instagram. There's something saying, no, you keep that shit. We don't want to see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, we don't need it.
It's always.
Hey, but you niggas gonna die. That's fine, bro.
But they're gonna watch 12 years.
Exactly. You go be that. All right, go beat them niggas.
Watch Harry Tuck.
They don't want. We want slaves, man. We want to man's position. Hey, I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
I be bored. Hey, I be bored and shit anyway. Right. I'm gonna have something to do.
Hunt.
You don't go fuck with Esau, man.
Some real hunt.
You know what I'm saying? Go cut that nigga head off.
Hunt some goat.
Hey, nigga, you got this grass cut with their bicycle.
Hey, they hunted you.
Whole family. I'm gonna bring you back.
Hey, they did you like that. They hunted Jake.
That's it. Hey, we gonna take their babies, dad some niggas against some whale. Fuck.
Right.
We gonna take them little Edomite babies, hang them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Use them as goddamn what's the
drumsticks?
Yeah,
sticks?
No, what's the one thing you swim around? Wrecking balls and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Using the fucking wrecking balls.
Yeah.
We'll have fun. Yeah. Use them as footballs, kick them niggas. Well, man, we're gonna be having fun with this song, man.
Feed them to alligators.
Yeah.
Hey, because you know that alligator shit was hard.
And you know, Jigsaw who gets to eat right.
Yeah. So they gonna get that double.
Yeah, that Jigsaw story, that Jigsaw who let you niggas love so much.
Lawnmower Man, Freddie Coop, Jason. Hey, we gonna beat Jason on the motherfucker.
Yeah, we gonna have fun, man. We ain't gonna be singing.
Hey, Jason was their worst. Jason was one of the worst. Hey, and they're gonna show you how much the Lord terrorized Esau. The Lord terrorized Esau just in his own kingdom. Because he had him think of movies like Jason, Freddie Coop, Saul, Michael. You know what I'm saying? Hey, them motherfuckers can't even go trick or treat and have a good time without somebody trying to kill their fucking ass.
without a big ass Edomite. You know what I'm saying? A big ass so-called white man coming around trying to kill. Hey, he wasn't even fucking with Jake. And if you notice that every time Jake came across, he just looked at Jake and walked past Jake. But, yeah, he ain't want to fuck with Jake. But every time you see Esau, every time it was another white person, man, he was murdering the shit out there.
Because it's about them. Because
Yeah.
it's the devil.
And you see, they know it because they knew it because they put it in their movie. They put in their movie that he didn't. Hey, in that last one, the Jake dude, he was in the house. Little Jake, Little Jake, he was in the house. In the last one, Michael came up and he was like, he kicked up dust. He got the fuck out. He hid. Mike couldn't find him and shit, right? Hey, when Mike, the chick came up in there and shit, she was looking. She was yelling. Yeah, he came out the closet and shit though, and she was like, you okay? He was like, he's in here. He's like, Michael's here. He's here. I seen him. Hey, he went past the door, and he said he didn't see me. And then she went out the hallway and shit, and she was like, where is he at? That nigga was gone, man. Jake cut the fuck out, man. Hey, she got out to the hallway, and he was like, he was going through this bitch. She turned around trying to talk to him. Well, where did he go? Hey, Jake wasn't even know where to talk to the boy. He was gone. He's like, bitch, I told you he was in the house. I'm gone, ho.
Yeah, that's it.
But he looked at that nigga.
That's what I think.
But Mike looked at he looked at that nigga like, that little nigga was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you think he talked a little? I think he said some shit on JB. He said some shit. Like, cut the fuck out. Cut the fuck out. But that's the point.
Because what about when it's in 70 AD? When they Lord told us, hey, man, get the fuck out of here, because he might the road through. Hey, Jake was, that's why there was so many Negroes in. We got the fuck out of here.
Got the fuck on, man.
Because Jake ain't about to sit here and fucking leave and look for no explanations on why to leave.
All that. I don't want to see who's
We about to go.
Bro.
I mean, that's how Jake is looking same time with Egypt. Hey, Moses came to eat. Hey, Jake got the fuck out.
Fuck on.
Jake ain't about to sit here and ask questions. We leaving, bro.
No, eat that shit in haste.
We're not going to ask
no, we got to eat it in haste, Moses. Stop. Fuck that. Niggas just eating. They were like, man, pass it around, hurry up, get it.
Because now Esau want to go search shit out. Oh, what's going on? You know, he wants to go be nosy.
Right,
he gets killed.
That's why he get killed. And that's one of the good things about those movies. So when you see Michael, you see Jason, you see Freddy Krueger. You know what I'm saying? When Jason killed a few years. But like, when you think of something like Michael, though, you know, Michael really didn't kill many Jakes at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he really just didn't fuck with Jake. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because that's a demon for Esau. Exactly. Freddy Krueger, man. Hey, it was majority about who? It was about the Edomites, man. Freddy Krueger was about a bunch of fucking Edomites, man. It wasn't about nobody else but Esau. You know? He was doing what? He was watching, waiting for that little girl to go to sleep so he can kill all the little Edomite kids. And that was his thing. And who did he terrorize the most? The little kids. And they was kids. And that's another thing going to show you that the so-called white man is perverse. Because the first thing he think about is doing something to kids. His first thought is a child. He what he really did what the scripture say. Hey, for the iniquities and sins of your father should be on your kids. Well, he did that because what's the storyline of Freddy Krueger is that their mothers and fathers, they was the children of the mothers and fathers who burned him in the furnace. See? They burned Freddy Krueger in the furnace. So he said, I'm going to come back and haunt your fucking kids. What did the Lord say? I'm going to come back for who? It's your kids. The Lord coming back for the kids.
We're going to lock up these people.
You know, yeah.
But they are them in the reincarnation.
Yeah. That's it, man. You know? Yep, we about to close out. Where we at? Go ahead. You just got to read numbers? All right, go ahead. You go ahead.
John 17:9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world.
That's it. Hey, man. Yahweh shall pray for the 144,000, man. He don't pray for you 2/3 Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. He praying for the 144. Yahweh Ratazah, that we are those chosen men. You know, Yahweh Ratazah, that we are a part of that blessing. That we going to take part of that covenant. You know?
But for them which thou hast given me, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine.
For they are thine.
And all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I'm glorified in them.
Everything that is Yahweh's is Yahweh's. Everything that is Yahweh's is Yahweh's. Just like a father and son, when you send your wealth down, you send it down to your son. He sent all the wealth down to his firstborn, the one that he made, his first son.
He gave it all to you. So Yahweh, what is mine, Lord, is yours. What is yours, Lord, you have given back unto me. I'm going to glorify you as you going to glorify me. It's back and forth, hand in hand. You know, it's giving one praise until the next praise. Go ahead.
And now I am no more in the world, but
Right.
these are in the world, and
Right.
I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thy own
Hey,
name.
who was he chiefly praying for in that time? He was praying for the disciples at that time, because he knew his men were still left in the world. So he was praying for them. So how the fuck did Esau become what disciple was an Edomite? What disciple was from the tribe from the tribe of Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, Japheth, Ham? I don't remember anybody that wasn't 144,000 or a Hebrew Israelite. If you wasn't from the tribe of Judah down to Issachar, you had nothing to do with the Lord. And at that time, chiefly Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, because that was at that time of the Lord, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was the only ones in that land mainly. Now you had the mixing with, Manasseh and some of the other tribes, but still the majority of the people was Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And Gad was over here enjoying life, living in peace. He really was happy. When we was going through hell, Gad was in peace. Yeah, they were. The so-called Tainos, and the Seminole Indians, they all was over here living off the land. Go ahead.
Holy Father, keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are.
That's it. Hey, we at one as we are. What does that mean? One as we are. I just said it earlier. It means what, bro? What it mean, brother? What that one mean? It means agreement. That they're of the same mind. See what I'm saying? Like we should be one, but we separate, right?
Yeah.
But we're one. We're of one belief, one mind, one judgment, one law. We're multiple bodies, but we're under the body of Yahweh. He is the head, and we make up the body. Okay? We make up the body of the Lord, for he is the head of us. Right? Multiple bodies. But we fit together as a jigsaw puzzle.
Like transform.
Right. That's it. With Voltron, we come together, we form. Hey, Yahweh, you form the head, and I'll form the chest, the arms, the legs, the feet, the toes. That's all it is. I don't know if y'all remember Voltron. You remember Voltron? Yeah, Defenders of the universe. Hey, who's the defenders of the universe? We are. The 144,000. This is how we defend this universe. We don't defend it with a Black Lives Matters fucking poster. LGBTQ. Right. We defend it with cutting with our swords, with the mouth of the gospel. We bring the gospel to the earth and we tell prophecies. We tell what's about to happen to this earth. Jeremiah 51, Jeremiah 50, Isaiah 60, Malachi, Obadiah. We come to bring out prophecies, man. Hey, Job 20th chapter. We come to bring out what's about to happen unto these devils upon this earth.
Done.
Hey, and Job spoke about a lot of destruction. Hey, he was going through all that hell, and he pulled out a lot of destruction about the so-called white man. Hey, Job was the one who called him a fucking a base man. He the one called him the lowest. He wouldn't let him sleep in the house with his dogs. That's the lowest form of man you could be. That came out of Job.
And you see it now. You see y'all don't be the mic around them dogs.
Huh?
Always doing shit around them dogs. Dogs come
Fucking them, sucking them.
You see the dog trying to go home with
Right.
you.
Bitch putting peanut butter on her coochie so the dog can. Because you know how long it take you to lick peanut butter. But you know how much longer it take a dog to lick that shit. So a woman sitting getting enjoyment out of putting peanut butter on her crotch, and her dog sitting up there licking and licking and licking while she's nutting everywhere. Yeah, that's some base shit.
And wonder why he follow her around. all the time.
Right. That's some base shit, bro. I watched Edomite, bro. Especially when I was wicked. You watching wicked shit. I'm watching Edomite on her all fours, and she would go and touch her dog's joint, and would fuck with it and fuck with it and fuck with it. And he'd start, and she'll go behind him, and she get in the doggy style. This nigga got up on her. All up, and she, she kept moving. She got in the right spot, and it went whoop, right up in, and she went and this bitch getting enjoyment out of it, bro. And this nigga nut, and them bitches nut, and this nigga was nutting. He came out, he was like a nigga. You know what I mean? You see the semen spilling. I was like, what the fuck I just watched, bro? Like seriously.
He's also dirty.
Hey, bro, hey, you ever seen a fucking horse? Nigga, they fuck horses. You see how big a horse shit is? A fucking horse got a fucking joint from here to here. Bro, and that bitch, you be like, what the fuck is that? I was like, they make them, bro, they base, bro. They base. That's why Job said, I sustain to have you lay with the flock of my dogs, man. Because you're fucking based. You're a beast. You do bestiality. You're defiled, man. You know? Yep. Yeah, man. Hey, man, some sick shit out there, bro. No. Go ahead. Go back to where you was. I was finished. You was about who you was.
We finished. John.
No. We ain't finished, John. Go ahead. You got it. We ain't done with John till we get to 18. You about 1 in 14.
No. We John to go. We get down to 23.
Oh, y'all did?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all finished that? When I was over here?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I missed it. I wanted to hear. All right, so go ahead. Go to Mark. Mark, what's that? 30? Mark 30. I gave you Matthew. Go to 15. Matthew 15. 15. I gave you Matthew 15. Hey, bro, you know how I am. I'll go. I'm going. This spirit. Come on. We ain't fighting this spirit. 15:24. I'm still hot. Give me 1 John, 2nd chapter. 1 John 2, you gonna go 1 John 2, 15 and 17. Go ahead, Mark, Mark 10 and 30. Go ahead.
This is Mark 10, verse 30. But he shall receive in hundredfold.
Hey, that's Elon right there. Hey, y'all know y'all the Elamites, East Indians. Y'all Elon. Go ahead.
But he shall receive in hundredfold.
I like telling them, hey, us Negroes know who you are.
Now,
you know what I mean? You gotta know who the whole world is. You gotta know who people are. Like most people call them Indians, they'll think that they got something to do with the North American Indians. They ain't got shit to do with the North American Indians. Those are enemies. They Elamites. They Elon. You know? Where's some fucking Iranians at? The Persians. I love seeing them when they come back. That's why I love about being on the other side. Because I would see the Persians, I like to call them out. Hey, you a Persian? Hey, oh, shit. Remember that lady came up and told us she was Persian? Remember? No. The Persians is the Iranians. The Persians and the Medes. The Persians is Iran. You know? It's good to tell people who they are biblically. Like, hey, white woman, you're an Edomite. You Esau seed.
Right.
Tell people who the fuck they are. Red and hairy all over. Slap yourself and turn red. Hell, you probably already red. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Shit. Come on, go ahead.
This is Mark 10, verse 30. But he shall receive in hundredfold now in this time houses and brethren and sisters and mothers and children and lands with persecution, and in the world to come eternal life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last first.
Hey, right now, Esau's first, man, but he gonna be last. Who's last on this side? Jacob, we are. Hey, man, but we gonna be first, man. You know, the Lord is coming to flip that table back around. You know?
And they were in the way going up to Jerusalem.
That's it.
This is Matthew chapter 15, verse 25. Then Cain see worshiping and saying, Lord, help me. But he answered her and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it into God.
That's it, man. Hey, what did Job say? Y'all are like I wouldn't even let you sleep with my dogs. How should I call them dogs? The other nation are like dogs. You know what I'm saying? And he's not gonna give it. This is the meat. What's the meat? What's the meat, my brother?
The Bible.
Looking at it, brother. That's it. This is your meat. We not supposed to give our meat unto the dogs, man. We ain't supposed to. So when they come up here, when they come up here, tell them, oh, what y'all talking about? What y'all about? We ain't supposed to tell them, oh, okay, let me explain to you who and what we are. And no, man, I'm about to get this to you. You a dog. I'm not gonna cast my pearls amongst you swine. Yeah. I'm not gonna give you this good information. Hey man, this is the gospel. This is good news for us and bad news for you. But I'll give you that part though. Now let's see what we can give you. Let's go to Obadiah first. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? Let's give you the shit that you gonna get. You know, fuck John 3:16. We gonna go to the real shit. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bro.
And she said, truth, Lord, let the dogs eat from the crumbs which fall from their master's table. And y'all shall answer and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith, but be it unto thee, even as thou would, and her daughter was made whole.
Yeah, kind of. 24, I'm sorry.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's it. So the Lord is not sent anywhere to any nation. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, has not been sent to no nation on this earth but the lost tribes, the lost sheep, the house of Israel, the real Israelites. Okay? The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So 1 John, that was for nobody but who? The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's it. You know? Who got? 1 John.
1 John chapter 2, verse 17. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of our power abideth forever.
Go back and read that again.
God. 1 John chapter 2, verse 17. And the world passeth away.
No, 15. 15 to 17.
1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Right. Hey, what's in this world? What are the things in this world that we love? Football, basketball. What's something you love in this world? Music, art. You know, bitches. I'm always talking about bitches. I only got one woman to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's in the world that you love? Right? That you used to love? See? Football. You know? Hey, the things in this world. Cars, fame, fortune, money, religion. Hey, anything in this world that you would love. You know? Anything that you as a person would love on this side, or that you enjoy doing, or something that you enjoy more than doing. If it had kept you out of the scriptures, you loved it, you enjoyed it, you did it more than you would do the scriptures. Something that's loving of this world. Read that again.
1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world.
Love not the world.
Neither the things that are in the world.
The whole point. Love not the world. Man. Oh, but the Lord came for the world. But he said, don't love the world.
Right.
So somewhere somebody mistranslated John 3:16.
If any man,
because when we just read in 1 John, it said that even his own knew him not. Don't love the world. The world, he didn't know the world. He made the world, but the world knew him not. How much more do anybody got to say, man? This world, nobody in this world has the rights to Yahweh Shem Yahushua unless you are of the elect. Unless you are the 144,000, man. You can't love the things of this life. Hey, nigga, it could be something as a pair of shoes. Niggas got to get them Jordans. Niggas got to get them new James. You know? That's the love and lust of this world. It's all the same. They made all by the same fabric that you getting priced over 100% for something he get made for 5 cents over in fucking China or something. Go ahead.
Come. If any man love the world,
Right.
the love of the Father is not in him.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Why? Because you wasn't chosen, man. Hey, what did the Lord do to Adam and Eve? He chose a certain Adam out of a lot of other Adams. He took out of the world, he took Adam. And also out of Adam, which he called his rib, which means my kinsmen, my kinsfolk, my people. He went back and he snatched Eve. And he gave them what? The understanding. He gave them knowledge of what? The things that he wanted him to have the knowledge of. So, you know, we got to understand that. They were just people in the world going around like the rest of the niggas. Whoever they wasn't, all the other Adams and Eves. They was just man and woman walking around, doing whatever the hell they was doing. But it was those certain ones, the Lord said, this is going to be you. This is your house shot. You come back. Boom. This is your very first beginning on this earth as man. So we got to wake up to that point, man. Go ahead.
Come. 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world,
All that's in this world.
the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride
Hey,
of
because
life.
everything in this world you lust at because you see it. You lust and want the things you see. Whether it's that high ass paying job, you want to be Chris Rock, you want to be LeBron James. You know what? I want to be like Mike. They lust after being after another man. Go ahead.
John. The lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life
Right.
is not of the Father.
That's it. None of this shit got anything to do with your house. None of this worldly shit that we do daily, playing the video game. What that got to do with your house? That's got something to do with Satan. Because what is that doing? It's taking you away from our power. That's taking your time away from studying and putting it on that. Now, it's okay you doing it for a minute, but if you constantly doing it, it's taken away. When I'm working, constantly working, I feel I'm getting taken away from the Lord because I'm not having enough time. Right, football, you ain't got enough time to serve the Lord in the way you want. Because why? You so wrapped up into the things of this world, into the things of this life. Go ahead.
But is of the world. Verse 17. And the world passes away.
This world will pass away. And the things of this world passes away. Because, hey, when you die, you can't take shit with you. Hey, what rich man? Look at Prince. This motherfucker didn't even have a seed. He didn't have a son to leave no wealth to. Hey, and who's fighting over his wealth? The so-called white man and his family. His wife, who was an Edomite, and some other motherfuckers. Some other niggas down the line that said they was his cousins or some shit. He ain't leave it to nobody. Hey, what do we say Jake leaves? He leaves debt unto his people. And all the riches go back to the so-called white man. Because who gonna get all the riches? It's gonna be the lawyers. Because who's fighting over his, what they call that shit? The estate. They the ones fighting over his fucking estate. They gotta fight the so-called white man for his fucking money. That should really go back down to his people. Now let us get some lawyers and go down and fight for a so-called white man that died and try to fight for their money. Say, oh, we want to fight for that estate. They ain't gonna let us do that. You can't, but he can do that to you. He can build an estate and fight for your wealth. Go ahead.
Come. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of our power abateth forever.
That's it, man. So if you do the will and work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, hey man, you'll abide forever, man. And we're gonna get that everlasting life when Yahweh Shai come back. You know, when we get those crowns upon our heads, we're gonna live forever. We're gonna know what forever means, man. We're gonna know what real rulership is. You know? We have some Hebrews, go to Hebrews.
It's Hebrew 1:12. And as a vesture shalt thou fold them up, and they shall be changed. But thou art the same, and thy years shall not fail. But to which of the angels said, he at any time sit on thy sit on my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool.
That's it. Hey, so what's gonna happen, man? You know, wait, who's that Yahweh telling Yahweh Shai? Hey, the Lord is gonna be glorified. Through what? Through the bloodshed of this earth. The Lord is gonna be glorified for all the death and the hell that he had to deal with for our dumbasses, man. Because there was even men of the elect that went off, man. So all our sins, everything that we've done, the Lord is going to be glorified for it, man. Go ahead.
Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation?
That's it, man. Hear the salvation, bro. We trying to bring it to you. We be the hearers and the doers of the word, man. Give me, what's that? Is that Hebrews 11? Give me Hebrews 11. Anyone in Colossians? Is it one in Colossians? You know? Huh? I'm talking to you, because you know more than everybody else. Is it one in Colossians? About your house. You know, grab it. If you know, grab it. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
No, I don't like. I don't know like the exact.
Go ahead.
Hebrews 11 verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Man, that's it, man. Hey, and right now, that's what we doing. That's where we at. Right here, right now, man. Read that again.
Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Hey, man, what are we hoping for? What you hoping for, brother? For the kingdom. What you hoping for? Salvation, man. Slaves, man. Oh, I'm talking about. Wives. Many. You know, but that's a part of it, man. Hey, that's your faith. Read that again. It's the first part.
Done.
You really got to read the whole. Just read. Right now, we'll read.
Now faith is the substance of things hoped for.
That's it. Go ahead.
The evidence of things not seen.
That's it. We can't see it. You see it? You can't put your eyes on it right here, right now, because this shit definitely ain't it. Go ahead.
Verse 2. For by it the elders obtained a good report.
Mm-hmm.
Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word.
The worlds with an S. Go ahead.
Were framed.
Framed. Go ahead.
Were framed by the word of our power.
Hey, who made the worlds? You just said it, brothers. Who made the worlds? Who made the worlds? Yahweh Shai, man. It was made through him. Go ahead.
So that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
That's it, man. What you seeing, everything was built and formed by the Lord, man. You know? That was it on that. Did you find that? Colossians 1, first chapter 1, 12 through like 33. 12 through, but you know what? Let's just understand. So I'll probably do that. Hey, all right, hey, man. Hey, with that said, man, we're going long enough. You know what I'm saying? I see brothers up here kind of getting falling over. But hey, with that said, Call Lord Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Kakadash. Call Lord Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Kakadash. Call Lord Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Kakadash. Hey, with that said, double honor to Apostle Elders, Great Millstone, Elder Apostle Hart, who teach well on down. Hey, peace and salutations to all the alchemy in four corners of the earth. Keep teaching, keep preaching in this righteous judgment of these fucking devils on this earth. Keep knocking this kingdom down. Shalom and a ball for ball.
Shalom.